Hello there, Mal. Ahem. Yeah, so what? I may not have been ready yet.
That's hot.
Oh! My, what happened here? See, what must have... Okay, I have a theory. I just returned from the German forests, and I turned on the game, and then I left this desk. In fact, I left the house actually. I was somewhere else, not here at the stream was then set up by, it was AI automated, and what it is, my nephew must have logged in for me and tried to yeah, so this was an accident is what I'm trying to say. Don't look at me. Look away. But anyways, hi guys. Hello, how do you do? There was actually one part of that entire story that was actually completely, entirely, 100% true. And it is probably not the part that you think. There, that's prettier. There we go. There we go. Oh shoot, I made it just in time. Just in time to bust. Yes, indeed. Sure. My dog ate my homework situation. Yeah. Just in time to be a gremlin? No. Hello, Rastafari. Wagwan, me brethren. So, Mal over there on YouTube. That's it. That's all I get. Is a hi. I'm out. That actually, hi. Roadrunner. Okay, got it. I'm really enjoying the Division. The game, The Division, or the division of something else? Gotta clarify in 2026. Nothing is certain anymore. Today we shall be quite busy. Ah, Zunica, hello. A game, The Division. Ah, okay. The first one or the second one? I'm going to assume the first one because you probably would have added the second one. Although I have noticed that when people tend to talk about The Division, they always mean two. Because I don't know what was wrong with one, but whatever. Made by Shitters Ubisoft. The actual first one? Ah, okay. Yeah, I was pushed into playing it quite a bit as well. I was pushed quite a bit to play it. I didn't actually play it quite a bit. That's what I'm saying. I did play it for, I think it was even a stream, a couple of hours, and it's not bad. And I never intended to never go back to it, but here we are. Years later, and I didn't touch it again. I do think that I have purchased the full version in the meantime, though. If it wasn't actually gifted back then, I'm not 100% certain on that one, TBH. All right. So what are we going to be doing today? We are going to, of course, be doing the clan event. Speaking of which, how far along are we? We're up to 14%, halfway mark for the first ephemeral. This might hurt. This might hurt. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. So we're going to do that a little bit more, and I am also going to try to finish off my my tenant lich. AKA my aunt. This is she looks exactly, this is 1000% my aunt. When I saw this, I was like in shock.
I'm not very sure how many of us it'd take to kick your bottom.
But I got a long line of volunteers.
Yeah, this is legitimate. My aunt looks like this, exactly like this, 1-to-1. Except the hair is my aunt's hair is blonde. She's not a redhead, but other than that, it's her. I was supposed to have surgery yesterday, but it was delayed, and then today it got delayed again till the 23rd. The fuck? Oh, for what reasons? Thankfully, I wasn't already in the OR with a unplugged IV needle in my hand, though. True. I feel like since most nowadays games are mostly open world RPG. Yeah, a little bit of a nostalgia there. Then a little different time of game design. I got hit by that desire a little bit earlier today when I was on Steam for a moment, and I noticed that they have Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3 up there. From 1996 to 1999, Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, aka Nemesis. And I was looking at it like, good price too. They're on sale for like $3, $4 or so each. Very good. And I was contemplating maybe getting it, but then I thought, Chizo, ask yourself the same question you ask yourself every time you contemplate buying a game or not, when they're on sale. Will I play this realistically in the foreseeable future? And if the answer isn't, oh yes, I'm going to play that immediately when I get my hands on it, and I just don't buy it. So, unless it's free. If it's free, I'll buy it. Or if I could get something like the Ghost of Tsushima for $3, which I do have now as a birthday gift. But if I could get something like Ghost of Tsushima for $3, I don't care if I'm going to play that now or in 20 years. I'm going to get it because the deal is too good, you know. In that particular instance, in that particular case, the deal is definitely too good. Capture? I think we can manage that. Yeah, I just wanted to play something different. I get it. Oh my god, what? I slayed my first sister of Parvos yesterday, and I got a robot dog. Yes. That's you get dogs from there. That's why you don't get games unless they are 90% off, you boomer. Literally what I just said, you impatient Gen Zer. I'm partially deaf on my left ear. The hearing is there, but it's not as loud as if hearing someone or something else in my right ear side. That sounds like it might be very, very annoying. The fuck? Oh. That did throw me off for a moment there. I was like, what the hell is this? The murmur. Why, hello there, Jovian. How do you do? What's up, fellow non-armpit fetishists? Very sus. Very sus that's the first thing you bring up. Very, 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 very sus. I'm going to have to give you some side-eye. Get over there. So I'm getting a bone-anchored hearing device. Oh, that sounds fancy. A bone-anchored hearing device installed in my left ear to help hearing much better in the left ear. Okay. But, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but that sounds like a fairly extreme measure if your hearing is just a little bit worse on the left ear. Unless that's an under-exaggeration. An under-exaggeration? The fuck? You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Stay focused.
Yeah, my older sister, she's deaf on both ears. Like, I don't know, 95% or so. Like, she hears very, very, very poorly. A little bit, but not great. And yeah. So she also had something done a while ago, some modern shit. and she hears way better now. It's kind of extraordinary. How do I convince you that ain't my deal? Well, if you put it like that, never. What? Darin? Dork in Japan? I understand that you're trying to explain to me what language you're speaking, but I still don't get it.
When a sister
Look at her. Look at her. Where is she looking?
She deserves.
Oh, I see. She couldn't dare look at me.
Just like me for Navarus.
She couldn't dare look at me. She was like, nope. If I look at the booty, it's nope. I'll get distracted. It's a trap. I'm not gonna do it. That's what that was. Dorling. Ah, yes. Yeah, my woman, she likes to do that. She speaks to me in... There's a German word that describes it very, very well. The German word is Kauderwelsch. Kauderwelsch is a word that kind of generally describes adult gibberish. So gibberish specifically is very baby specific. Right? The gibberish, baby gibberish. So an adult can speak gibberish, of course, as well, but if you just throw the word gibberish out there, you would usually associate it with an infant. In German, there's a special word for it, and that is Kauderwelsch. Kauderwelsch is also sometimes when a dialect is so severe that you don't understand the language anymore. That can also be described as Kauderwelsch. And my woman likes to do that. She likes to speak to me in Kauderwelsch or text me in Kauderwelsch and then get mad at me for not understanding what the hell she's saying. She'll text me something like, honey. Like, I understand that she means to say honey. Okay. But she'll text me something like, honey, cum pi me Warframe. What? Cum pi me Warframe, god damn it. I don't know what kumpi. I don't know what that means. God damn it! Don't you speak German or English or whatever? Like I do. That literally makes no sense. What are you trying to say? You come play Warframe with me. Well, why didn't you just say that or text that then? That I understand. I did. It's not my fault you can't read. You spell a letter that has 20 a word. You spell a word with 20 letters in it using only 3 letters, and I'm supposed to know what the hell you mean.
Sometimes Ordis likes to assume he knows nothing.
It's hilarious.
Nobody can learn what they think they already know.
Ball to my left ear for those that don't know what cholesteatoma is. It's the opposite of cancer. Instead of going outwards, it spreads downwards. It was finally removed fully for now, but it could always grow back. Isn't nature with all the shit that it comes up with kind of ridiculous? Called the wench? No, not entirely. No. Urosai, yamate kudasai. See? Yamate kudasi. Sounds to me your wife likes chaos. Yes, she's a IRL Valkyrie. Hello, good sir. Hello to you too. Hope you had a very good day and you slept well. I slept not well, but I did have a decent, okay day. I returned from the forest with the kids right before streaming. So yeah, we went on a little off-trail adventure in the woods. We found a little cave too, and I tried to convince the kids that it was their new house. It was our new home. We would live there in the cave. I mean, there was a crevice in the cave that the kids could comfortably lay down into as a bed. But that was about it. There was not much space for mom and dad. And I think that they kind of believed it. Like, they weren't opposed. They're like, okay, well, I guess this is where we live now. Started to get comfortable and explore the area. It was kind of cool. Mittelfinger. Mittelfinger. Why are you spelling it twice? Honey, come pee on my frame. This is chaos. I can get fined. He is laying. Hello, everyone. See? See what I... Wait a minute. Everyone. Yes. Not everyone, but everyone. But that I can understand. That's easy. He's not landing. It's not MOBA game. Very. Yes, I know, right? Walking in forest is allowed in Germany. Why wouldn't it be? I'm running on 2 hours sleep, duct tape, and prayers. Yikes. Where... Where is the duct tape, though? I need my stream deck back. I need my stream deck.
Oh no. Oh no, you don't, you dirty duder. This belongs to Mr. Parvos, and nobody touches Mr. Parvos's particulars while I'm around. No, sir.
Did you just call me a duder? Or a doodler? Is she trying to say that I'm doo-doo? And why would I want to touch Parvos's particulars? And why is she so protective of them? DE, what's going on? Coral, the assault? Nah, that takes too long. I don't want to do that. Nesso, exterminate. Yeah, we could do that. So you left the kids in the woods like Hansel and Gretel. Kind of. The duct tape is located in my last 2 brain cells. But yeah, that's why I'm supposed to have surgery. Yeah, thank you for clearing that up as well. I learned something new today. Yeah. Anatomy and biology is dumb sometimes. But hey, as long as it's not something terminal or whatever, and there's things that you could do about it, and the damage isn't that dramatic. Could have been worse, I guess. You know. That's certainly something to keep in mind and hold on to, I would say. I'm screeching. Why? Why are you screeching? I need to stop playing Ember.
There's a heavy unit
We've got the reach. We've got the reach. How's my favorite German forest fighter doing? Forest fighter? I don't fight the forest.
Well done. Now get
I am the forest. I was born in it. Molded by it. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. I think I'm a Uriel addict. Can't blame you. Can't blame you. Want to play together? Yeah, sure. Sure, we can play together. I am running out of nightmare missions, though. So...
mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
yeah, these are the things that we need. Tottenham. I don't know if you saw, but these are the clan things that we're farming. I could join after lunch. Oh, lunch. What are you having? What are you having? I had my my cheap pre-made store-bought lasagna that I've been craving for a while now. I think I told you guys this a couple of streams ago that for some reason I have a craving for that particular lasagna. It's not because it tastes that amazing or so. It is cheap though. It is very affordable. It's $3.99 I think for you know, a tray of lasagna. It's definitely a portion that is enough for me. And if I give small portions to my kids as well, the leftover portion that remains for me is still enough to be fine. You know, it's a good meal. But it's not. I can't even describe it. It's not like the flavor is so amazing. Like my woman, she cooks lasagna. That is amazing lasagna. Like, oh my god, it is addictive lasagna. Like you taste it, and that immediately all other lasagnas just die for you. They're just like might as well just all Italians can just stop making lasagna. Just quit it. Just knock it off. Stop. Don't even try to compete. Basically, it's really really delicious, and kind of beautiful too. For some reason, I don't know how she does it, but it's nowhere near the store-bought lasagna. It's obviously nowhere near that, but it just tastes good enough. That's literally it. It doesn't do better than that. It tastes good enough, but there's something about it that just makes me want it. I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. Potato salad and salmon. How is the salmon prepared? Debating on adding more root veggies. Go for it. Careful with the farm-grown salmon. Yes, indeed. But good evening to you, too. Let me in. Yeah, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go ahead and invite you on this way. Invited. And go over here. See if Necra's already over here somewhere. Necra, you're not even online. This makes me very happy to see people using Shy's thingamadingy. I love lasagna. Me too. Me too. When I was a kid, lasagna was like one of my favorite meals ever. And then it became, you know, not so much so anymore. For no reason. Just kind of, I guess you could say, grew out of it or discovered other foods. Or I don't know, whatever. I think like pizza, pasta, lasagna, those kinds of things, they're like an all-time favorite. Like a general favorite of every childhood. And sometimes it sticks later on, sometimes it doesn't. But I grew out of it eventually, I guess, and it was actually reignited being one of my favorite dishes when my women started making it. I am. We have similar version in my country with potatoes instead of pasta. Oh, that sounds very yum. Clan, there she is. All right. I'm subsuming my Loki right now. Ah, okay, good. Wait a minute, butter, using a tiny bit of buttered, to cook it in the pan. Okay, so pan, fried. Yes, gotcha. Hello, Shaft. You should try Parmigiana. The cheese? It's called moussaka. That sounds so familiar. Jizo spotted. Hi. Detected. Jizz detected. Danger, Will Robinson. Let's capture. Okay, we can do a capture. Oh man. We get the clan bonus as well for resource easy vault farm. Hell yeah. Eggplants with prosciutto, mozzarella on top in layers. Eggplant, prosciutto, mozzarella. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I'm not very sold on eggplant. In Germany, eggplant is basically non-existent. You could buy it at any store. It's there. You can buy it. But I have never heard any German family in my entire life ever buying and cooking or using eggplant. I don't know where they all go. I assume all the foreigners in Germany consume those eggplants, because if they're not consuming the eggplants, those things are either winding up in the trash or just not being sold, and they would probably not have a presence on the shelf anymore. I don't know why, but me too, being a victim of systematic eggplant neglect, I just never acquired a taste for eggplant, you know. However, everything foreign that I have eaten so far with eggplant in it has been pretty good, you know. Like I could definitely identify the eggplant flavor, and I don't hate it. And I really need to try more things with eggplant, you know. Like there's this one thing that looks kind of disgusting, kind of disgusting, but I don't think that's entirely the eggplant's fault. Is where you basically you grill the eggplant whole as it is, then you skin it, and once you've skinned it, you basically cut the flesh. The flesh of it, you dice it, and then start it to, you hack it, you mince it into like this gooey kind of mush substance, and then you do different things with it, like mix it into your what's it called, into your minced beef, for example, or something like that. Wait a minute, what?
Stay focused.
Oh.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
So yeah, it looks kind of nasty, but I'm pretty sure that it can't possibly taste bad. I haven't tried it yet. Maybe it's something my woman could do one day, because she's more accustomed to eggplant because of her culture. Eggplant is like on the menu. It's just normal. It's as normal as tomatoes in Germany or Italy or something. Will you go Easter egg hunting with the kiddos? Not sure yet. I'll resend my wish fashion, I think. Oh, wisp fashion. Somebody sent me... Who was it? Wrath. Wrath. Remember this, guys. Wrath sent me a...
Great work. I am
what was it? Ash fashion, I think it was. I need to review that again, because I just caught it with a glimpse as I was logging off of Warframe. I was idle for like, I don't know, 2 hours or 3 hours. And then I came up here right quick to turn off the computer. Sounds gross. It does sound a little bit gross. And eggplant definitely has like a, when it's chopped up like that, like it looks like snot. It kind of feels like snot as well in that texture, or like mush banana, kind of like. But if you mush banana tastes really damn good. Mix it with some oats, ooh, maybe it's really nice. So I have full faith in that stuff being yummy. But yeah, you know. Zucchini is more common in German meals these days. Zucchini is more common, yes, and you would see it here and there be used, but it's not like it's nowhere near the dominant vegetable or anything. Potato is. Nothing beats potato in Germany. Everything comes with potato. We have like 60 different versions of potato cooking, and they're all pretty good. So yeah, I do get it, but still. I used to grow eggplants and peppers. Really? It looks nasty, but it's good. Yeah, that's kind of my impression of it, too. But we have a vegetarian version of it. It will tomato and garlic, and you mince it, add oil for dressing. Okay. Eggplant on barbecue, mince it, then mix it with mayo and some onions cubes, and on top, some salt, obviously, on a slice of bread. Yes, that is what I've seen. I have seen, like, do you know the guys that do, like, videos where they cook something in the wilderness with, fires and stuff? I saw somebody do that as well, and I was like,
You're here to rescue and offer you
that looks kind of gross, but I want to try it. Because I do know what eggplant tastes like, and it's not a bad flavor at all. It's, you know, it's fine. You hate it or love it, but it's A-okay to me. I'm even more hungry now. Yeah, I am too, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because I already ate today, and I've kind of reached my calorie limit. I'm at the point where I don't think I should consume anything else, but I still have hunger. I've been having lots of fun with coming back to Warframe recently. Made Valkyr, and suffice it to say, I'm addicted to its playstyle. Valkyrie's playstyle or Warframe's playstyle? And I mean, Valkyrie, I mean, yeah, I get it. They tweaked her a while ago to make her even better. And yeah, that has definitely fixed Valkyrie for a lot of players. Coincidentally, the rework that they gave her was basically just what I said to do. Coincidence? Probably, but possibly not. Guess we'll never know. Oh, damn, right there, too. Okay. I see. Wait a minute, is that 2 Valkyries? It is. It is. It is 2 Valkyries. Lol. Potato and cabbage. Cabbage also, yes. Different cabbages, too. Zucchini pasta, good too. See, I've heard and seen of recipes, especially in the fitness world, doing zucchini pasta. And I think my women and I wanted to try it once, like spaghettis or whatever, or lasagna too, I think. Never got around to doing it. I distrust zucchini a little bit, though, too, I will admit. Because zucchini is good, right? Combined with the right stuff, zucchini is really, really good. Zucchini by itself is actually fine too, but like it can really make or break a meal. And zucchini as a replacement for noodles, I just don't really see that happening, you know? I feel like every meal that I love with noodles would be ruined if you replace the noodles with zucchini. Like, it would no longer be peak, you know? I could be wrong, though. What I would hope is that it just tastes nothing like the version with noodles, but it has its own flavor that's just also amazing. That would be great. That would be very, very great. I think I want to do something like that. I'm in the mood because I am sick and tired of being a fat fuck. Listen, I am like the most tolerant person you can imagine, except when it comes to me. When it comes to me, I'm the worst kind of human being toward myself. And I will definitely shame myself and be racist toward myself and everything. I would commit heinous crimes against myself. But yeah. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know what it is. I just can't get into that mindset, even though I have every reason to be in it. I just can't get there. I'm reluctant for some reason. I don't know what it is. But in any case. Valkyrie, press 4, press 2, and just hold E.
Why are you crying?
Don't cry. Cook some Ghost Prime fashion, and I am genuinely surprised at how it came out. Oh? Really? What? Only 60 get on the Dutch people's level. Especially with the new skin, looks amazing, and everything, at least for now, dies. I tried. Well, Valkyrie will not lack in power ever. Don't you worry. These guys are in the wrong place. Fat! Tried replacing noodles with zucchini. It had mixed results. Yeah, that's about what I would expect. I don't know about zucchini pasta. I have done the crimes of using eggplant in it because they don't sell zucchini in my city. They don't sell zucchini in your whole city? What the hell? Why is it just your city? Like, if it were your country, I could understand that. You know, maybe it's just too hard to come by. But just the city? What the hell? And how per... Wait a minute. No, pray tell, did they capture a tower, I tell you? Are we not 4 Tennos? Yes. 4 Tennos, 4 towers, and somehow something still got captured. I shall never understand. Ah, Mal, you're back. Hello. I wanna main Araxia so bad, but I'll need to see her augments first before I make that decision. I'll probably main her regardless. Well, isn't that a coincidentally perfect timing for you to decide to main Araxia? Araxia is dope, but she does need... She does kind of require a lot of... I don't want to say help, because that implies that she's bad. But she's the type of Warframe where... If you mod her normally with no mods, it would be like, yeah, she's fine. You know, she does good. But if you go all out, she becomes like extra. You know what I mean? And it's like worth it. So yeah, I just finished my my Araxia concept about a month ago or so. And then I dabbled in some other Warframe video things, and I shall very likely Araxia is going to be my how to not be a shit next video. Very likely. There's still a small chance that I might squeeze in something else, but I think it's Araxia because I'm really in the mood to do Araxia too. Ratatouille, though, zucchini is freaking amazing alongside eggplants, peppers, and sauce. Well, that's ratatouille, though. On that note, ratatouille itself, not a fan. It's not bad. I could eat it every day. That's how not bad it is. I could eat ratatouille every day, but not a fan. Not a fan. If I'd have a choice between ratatouille and I don't know, goulash or so, I'm in. Goulash, I can, man, I could devour some goulash. Don't jump so far, Ember. Oh my god, the Nettie, why hello. Nettie, look who's in my squad. Look, look. She's also in the chat here somewhere. She's probably going to pause the game to rush in here and go, oh my god, Nettie!
Make sure the enemy never receives it.
Welcome to India. Oh, okay, I get it. To the original and the new gold. Okay. Good choice. Araxia, you mean? Are we talking about food here? Chef right here. Yes, we are. Well, specifically, we're talking about eggplant and zucchini. But yeah, I guess we're kind of on the topic of food. Oh my golly gosh. Has she liked the cat pictures? I don't know if you remember them. She did. She said, oh my god, oh, so pretty. She said. All this talk about eggplant woke me up fully, and now I am hungry. You have a very ambiguous way of expressing yourself. you, I don't know, you like to walk into those, I think. See, there you go, Nettie. I told you. Oh my god, Nettie, how you doing? I knew it. I knew it. Can't wait to see the vid. I like her kit, but I rarely use her little spider minions. I feel those are so important. Everybody die. Thank you. I feel like they kind of useless. No. I kill before they have a chance to attack. Yeah, that will probably be the case, depending on what weapons and stuff you're using, of course. But at least for my build, I rely on those little shits quite heavily. I don't have to, but it just kind of works. You know? The only issue that I have is that when you start playing with Araxia and you kind of like her, you have an idea of what you want to do with her. And you're like, okay, I have an idea for a build. I'm going to put a Forma on her. And then after the first Forma, Araxia is just kind of sitting in your arsenal like, come on, big boy. Put another Forma on me. You know you want to. I'll be good to you. You know? And you're just like, but I don't want to spend so much Forma on you. You're not the prime version. That doesn't matter, boy. I'm worth it, and you know it. And you're like, okay, maybe 2 Forma won't hurt. And then you're 12 Forma in, not actually, but you're 12 Forma in, and she's still in there like, I can take more. And you're like, no, goddammit, Araxia, I don't have any more Forma. I had 1,000 Forma before you came along. But it's not like a Kuva Lich weapon. Like, she does actually give you more. That's, at least it's a fair trade-off. If you wanna go release her full form, every time you put a Forma on there, it's like, surprise, a new full form. That's kind of cool about her. That's the only reason why I went all out. Toki Main Prime, thank you very much for your follow and welcome to the Peasant Army. Wrathful, there you are. You need to send me your... I'll notice no one. Wrathful, you need to resend me your fashion or build or what it was that you sent earlier. I was idle for a couple of hours and then I came to the computer to log off and just briefly saw it. Like, I didn't even open it, but I saw that you had sent me a look or a build or something. It would be swell if you resend that. I thought that was Sevakov. No. 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 Ah, there you go. The ash you sent me. No, I had not. But I did read your message. Something along the lines of that I don't like the dead aesthetic, but something. But like I said, I was already clicking off. I was like, what the hell was that? Damn it. Ah, we got a wisp. And what does Emma in here have? Sweet smoothie. Emma, are you joining? I'm just gonna invite, see if you can join. Already. 100% how I feel about Araxia. I used like 3 Formas and haven't used her since release. Yeah, I get that. She's like, Araxia is a handful, you know? Araxia has... There's much more to her than meets the eye. Technically, just like mastering her playstyle, she's not difficult or tricky or anything. But you start to wonder, like, okay, wait a minute. So, the little bastard spiders, they deal toxin, right? Well, if they deal toxin, then surely I could build in this direction to benefit that specifically, which opens up the door to this tactic over here. But then I need this and this and this and this, so you just go down this rabbit hole, and there's like all of a sudden she's just this insanely crazy monster that you can push into niche. Like, there are some niches in Warframe where putting any Warframe, building any Warframe towards those niches is completely pointless. It makes no sense. There's no real benefit in doing so. And then comes Araxia. And she's like, put all the niches on me, daddy. You know? She's very, very cool. Very, very, very cool. Draco! Yes! Let's do Draco. Always down for Draco. Ah, Wrathful, thank you. Oh, wait. Ah, cool, she's here. Demoness, yes, that's definitely the right one for you. I don't think I even have 12 Formas. Gotta get those numbers up if you want to main Araxia. She will give you side-eye. You're like, 12 Forma, huh? Pff, I thought you were going to put me in Chanel. I will, Emma, I will. Don't worry. Dead colors, yeah. Ash Koga skin has a layer where if you go white, it still stays silver. Setting it out. Thank you. Also, I'm a bit embarrassed to say this, but I'm at MR17 right now and still don't know how to build around status. I like math. Don't ask why. I married a mathematician, so I stopped asking why when it comes to that very, very quickly. So don't worry about it. And I was wondering if there is any formulas for status damage, etc. Oh, Mal. Well, first of all, that's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm legendary rank 5 now. And I recently decided to upgrade all of my stuff because, well, let's just keep the story short. I recently decided to upgrade my stuff a bit to accommodate today's Warframe with the Deep Archimedia and these higher level contents and stuff that I actually did start playing and messing around in. And I fell for the same problem. I was like, the fuck? Like, all of my builds, almost all of my builds, not all of them, but almost all of my builds, surprisingly, specifically the ones that used to be, like, godly, felt kind of lacking. Not bad, but just like something was wrong with them. You know what I mean? And it took me quite a while to figure it out as well. It's still not easy. Well, it's kind of easy, but it's like, it's still... You will never again probably have a full grasp on status because of how DE changed it. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. There are some basics that you could just always listen to and always follow, and you'll be fine. And then if you want to get more particular, more specific with your builds and stuff like that, then it starts to get a little bit tricky. But luckily, you don't have to get specific. That's just a design option for you, basically.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will...
Wait, are there more coming from in here? No, not anymore. Let's see here. How do I feel about Orexia? Yeah, right. Got that one. Got that one. Speaking of fashion, the new Signa looks good on Mesa. The new Signa. Not sure. I may have bought it already. I'm not certain. Basics from what I've noticed is just get viral. No, honey. No. The damage system in Warframe has definitely gotten more complex, more nuanced, but at the same time also more versatile. So you can go a number of different ways and still be really, really, really good. And it's just a little tricky to comprehend the synergies, and also because there's like kind of hidden math, I guess you could say, going on that seems counterintuitive. I think that's the main issue, is that something that you think makes sense in your head practically in game doesn't, and it's like, why? You know? Very, very, it's kind of odd, yes. I hate not being able to know. It's like I'm learning quantum mechanics, not being able to fully grasp it. Yeah, I totally get that feeling. It bothers me as well, but I have noticed that as a result, I just tend to experiment even more. Like, I mean, if you look at what I'm doing here, if you notice, maybe this is a little bit curious, especially if your damage understanding of Warframe is still kind of old school. Oh, hello. Yeah, let's put that bypass in there right quick. Especially if your damage understanding of Warframe is still kind of old school, then you will notice that my dual Torxicas here are dealing cold damage. And cold damage is, of course, garbage, right? Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Look at this boomer still denying viral supremacy. What do you mean still? I've never denied virality. Not as supremacy, but never denied viral. Viral is still important, but not as important anymore.
Additional life support has arrived.
I came into this game in the corrosive meta. Isn't that one of the more recent ones? Wasn't that... well, no, that was before... Yeah, I think the corrosive meta may have actually been before viral slash was everything. Just viral slash everything. That was the answer. Never had synergy, at least an originally created one, and that makes building really boring. Yeah. I totally understand that, because you know, you just copy a build, and of course it works, but you don't really master it. Like, you don't, you know, like if you, let's say you have a friend who has a Bugatti, right, and he lets you drive it, or she lets you drive it. Yeah, feels kind of cool. It's not yours though. It's not your car, and you'll always know it's not your car. Owning that Bugatti, that feels different, you know? It's kind of similar to that. I don't like that either. Luckily, I don't have to deal with that because I don't copy anybody's builds. Unless I want to test something, then maybe, yes. But other than that, I will copy no one's build. Especially not meta YouTubers. Hell no.
Mission complete.
Who cares about viral when gas exists? Cal, as you can see, there's a lot of opinions on damage, and none of them are technically wrong. It depends. It depends on a billion things. It's not old school, it's non-existent. I never understood it. Okay, that's good though. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because then you completely bypass the problem I had. Me having started playing Warframe in 2014, and I would say mastering everything at that time in Warframe around 2015 or so. From then till now, I've never really had issues understanding anything in the game. I still don't really, but I do have to struggle with, why is this damage type better than this fucking damage type? This one should be better, you know? Like, for example, viral slash build versus Grenier. Viral slash. Obviously amazing. Well, okay, might not be obvious to you, but surely you've heard of it. Viral slash against Grenier. Awesome. Why the hell is my cold doing better? I don't get that. You know? It makes no sense. You know? And, yeah, so I have to struggle with letting go of my old ways to make room for newer ways and allow myself to actually explore. You will not have that problem. For you, it's very much just streamer input data, and then it's just in there, and you're good to go. We'll go through it in a moment. Let me do maybe 1 or 2 more nightmare missions for the clan. Rapapopulist. Do I want to do that? Not really. Dojo mission. Yeah, let's go to a dojo mission, man. Mobile defense. I could do a mobile defense. And then I will annoy my squad with chatting for ages and ages and ages. And then I'll run through all of the damages with you a little bit. You can ask me anything directly, and I'll try to answer it as good as I can. And I'll definitely try to give you like a general picture of what is even the state of the game and damage and yada yada. And that will definitely help you kind of, oh, right, I get it. You know. So we'll do our best.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the network.
With my buddies, but I will catch the VOD for the Ash thingy. Okay. Well, have fun with your buds and give them hell. Not the buds, the enemies. Fuck Bugatti, trash company. I wouldn't know. I meant it more like a if you just want to be lazy and turn off your brain kind of thing. Ah, well, yeah, sure. Still, you could do that with a number of things. The versatility is definitely there. We have a lot of options now.
Proceed and prepare.
It just works. Yeah. Been copying builds for like 6 years. Damn. You poor soul. Why haven't you tried building or understanding yourself? If you've been copying builds for 6 years, I would assume that just completely naturally you would want to try it out. Try something else out on your own, you know? At least I think you probably would.
being tough, Nora knows, but believe.
Is he this way?
Though it's
Where is
going
the
out of
stalker?
style, there are people working to make this system a better place.
Ah, that way. Okay. Oh, he's dead. Okay, never mind.
A Grenier assault team is headed your way.
2018 commercial bills were all over the place. Viral Slash wasn't unpopular then, but that was more because of how prevalent Slash was. The new damage in Damage 3.0 basically said no anti-faction, no problem. As long as elemental damage exists. Yeah, that too. Did you remove Toss a Coin? Yeah, I did. I did remove it. I had to. Toss a Coin was an immediate demonetization everywhere. It was so problematic. The old Kappa tile! Oh my god, I haven't seen this in so long. I thought DE removed it. Whee! My god, I've had some memories here. Tatlum, you remember this room? This is the old... Oh my god. Me and the Whammon, right there. Her and me, we spent so much time, hours and hours and hours here because we were doing the old way of leveling things.
We can kill it.
We can. And, oh my god, this is the room. This is it. Ah! I thought that they had removed this. I literally haven't been here in years. Jeez. Oh, man, so dope. So dope to see this again. But, yeah. Let's see here. How do I add you in game? I suspect you need to go to your friends list or wherever that is, and at the bottom left somewhere, a little bit hidden, there may be a button that says add friend or something like that. I think. Couldn't we go over the top too? Yeah, of course we could. Dope. Vectus leveling over here. I remember. Regular Vectus, not Prime. Regular. I was up here just Vectusing. The nostalgia is real. RIP? Yeah, I know. Yeah, great question. So, tried to understand how to build 6 years ago, gave up, and copied builds because I literally couldn't kill enemies. Now I'm curious again. YouTube won't let me talk more. Okay. Well, I got you covered. I got you covered. Easy peasy. You've definitely come to the right place. I think I could teach a toddler how to play Warframe. Actually, I kind of did and am. My son, he turns 5 in 2 weeks. So, and he's playing Warframe a little bit, not on his own, but sometimes when he's up here, he sits on my lap and then he wants to go to the simulacrum and shoot stuff with different guns and whatnot. And he's not bad. Like he can walk forward and aim and shoot. He can do the most important bits, you know. Kind of adorable how his fingers don't reach the keyboard properly. Or wholly, rather. Get off after the current run, then we'll join back later if you're still streaming. Yeah, sure, no problem. Because building is probably the most fundamental and unique part of the game. Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Which makes it even more kind of crazy that they don't spend much time explaining it within the game itself. I meant more like, what's your username in-game? Oh, well, then say that. Cephalon _ Gizo. Cephalon with a capital C, Gizo with a capital J. And there's also a command here. Yes, !IGNWF for Warframe. and then you could get it that way as well. If you need to see how it's spelled properly. There you go. Wow, who did that sound? I mean, I know it was a Grenier, but that was...
Against us, Tenno.
Oh. Yo, you thought that was sexy, huh? Did that turn you on? Did I make you horny, baby? Oh! Hammer time! Parents make their children pick a starter Pokemon. You need to do it with the starter frames. What, I just have them pick the starter frame and that's it? Is that how it goes? Look at that! Look at that! 2 prime booties. 2 prime buttocks. Actually, it's 4 buttocks, but whatever.
Another job well executed.
I showed ass on stream and immediately follow. The timing couldn't have been better. The timing could not have been better. Amazing. What's your name? Devin Smith? I can mess that name up somehow. I can mess it up. Kevin Cliff. That timing. Kevin Glyph. I'm sorry, I couldn't mess your name up any more than that. I am not at peak performance apparently. But thank you anyways for your follow. Welcome to the Peasant Army. Okay, we got the friend request. Let me go on over here. Oh, hello. What is this? What is this symbol? What is it symbol? Weekly inactivities? I know that's not what it said. Leave me alone. Wait a minute. Why are you still Seed of Promise? That ain't right. Promote. Maidenless swine. Elite peasant. Yes. Anybody else? Crow? Yeah, Crow, definitely. Definitely elite peasantry. There we go. Alright. Gucci, so... 2-time bonus. Okay, that's all fine and dandy. Alright. I think I'm going to leave you guys for a second. And then we're going to go do the damage thing right quick. No, not clan only, solo. There. Okay, Cal, are you still around?
Here's what we can do for you.
Okay. Liberated. Oh, too bad. I thought it was lubricated for a second. Lubricated Grenier. Honorary. Anyway. Relic pack. Purchase all. Yes, yes, yes. Skippity-doo, skippity-bop. Now, let's get over to here.
The multitude of creatures you have immortalized would cry out in thanks, if they could.
You always do. I just made an Araxia fashion. Oh, nice. Chiso! Okay, where are you? The Gauss? Cute. Yeah, I like it. I'd run this too. I'd totally run this. Yeah, he looks very nice. I am worried to click on the second one though. Nope. Can't do it. Nope, it's too strong. It's too strong. Why, hello there. Grand Lagan vibes. Yeah, this Mesa is fine. I don't like the skin in particular on Mesa, I think, anyways. But the Signa up here, to me, that ruins it a little bit. Like, shape-wise, it does kind of go with it, but the flow is wrong. The flow is wrong. It's like sentient skin, and it's like very organic rock, I guess, busy also. And this thing up here is elegant swoops, you know, clean, elegant swoops. It's not, it clashes a little bit with this. Other than that, though, fine. What do we have over here? A wisp? Oh, the reworked gold? Okay. Am I going to be afraid? No, I'm not afraid. Good. Oh my god, wisp heirloom. Oh, yikes. Ah, it's too much gold for me. It's too much gold. This looks too... I don't know. I can't even describe it. And I think you somehow accidentally nerfed her ass. Which is a cardinal sin, of course. Araxia. Yes, this is a taupe Araxia. Even though the colors are all kind of on a more chill side. Not cold, but like it's more relaxed, not super colorful, not omega elaborate. Which you don't need either anyways, because the skin, the textures, everything, there's a lot going on, you know. Anyway, if you make the colors also have a lot going on, then you can kind of overload her a little bit too much. But she's nice. She's nice looking. I like it. Purdy. Emma, what did you do? Boban? Black Galaxy skin. Very cool. Yes. He looks like, granite. Yep. Looking good. Looking good. I bet this would look extraordinary if the pants were, a little white. A little white. Or maybe a grayish or something. But this is nice, too. Nice, too. Ah, yes, the Ash. Wrathful's Ash. The Signa? I don't know about the Signa on Ash, but, yeah, blue is a bit extreme, but overall, it's not bad. Overall, it's not bad. It's fine. Yikes, that is so black. It completely blends with the background. That's crazy. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. Nettie, what have we here? Hildren. Can you send me your vault build? Yes. Yes. Ah, there you are. Mal. I think I called you Cal earlier. Whatever. Your name could be Cal. It doesn't matter. It could be, as long as we know who we're talking to. Don't you think the new Gauss skin looks like those robots from Evangelion? Yes, yes, very much so. Finished work, finally. Yay, go home. Speaking of Mal copying builds and whatnot, you can see, well, no, you probably can't see because she's over on Kick. Necra is over on Kick in all caps. Can you send me your vote build? She does that all the time. Give me your Volt build. Give me your Valkyrie build. Give me your this build. She just trusts that it'll work, but she doesn't bother even understanding why it works. And that annoys me. That annoys me so much. Yes, this Hildren is a little bit different because she's more on the darker side, which is very, very rare to see. People use dark-themed Hildrens, and you also went full beast mode with all this shit. Like, this is very, very elaborate. Like, you just felled a whole bear or something and decided to wear it. That's the vibe that I'm getting from this, which harmonizes kind of well with this kind of aesthetic. So, yeah. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. The red might be a little bit extreme, but that's okay. That's okay. I mean, it's fine. Looks good. Looks very good. Rightio. Now, Mal. Why are we shaking? let's go into the sim. I need to get rid of Ember. I can't concentrate like this. I don't know. Where could we start? Mal, what is your favorite gun that you would like to have a little bit powerful, or melee, or something? Maybe we can start there. Thank you. It's inspired by Doom. Ah, I can kind of see that. Ah, yeah, I see it. Idea. I like that a lot. I prefer the Prime skin on Ash, or the Batman version of Ash. The only thing that I like about the Batman version is the actual helmet. Yeah. Yeah, the new Signa is undeniably Doom guy. It is wild. That Signa, that just hits different, man. Wasn't the final touch until now. Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Haven't played in a while, but I started using Kuva Ogress a lot. That one's tricky. But okay. Who am I going to grab? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could play Hildren a little bit. Sure, why not? I don't know. Fuck it. Let's go with Soma, maybe. I have some room on the Soma to mess around. Well, Soma's kind of unfair because I have an Incarnon on it, though. Fuck it, let's try the Ogress. The Ogress is tricky because the Ogress is just kind of meh, one way or another. What damage type do you have in it? I like weapons with something unique, not necessarily meta or something. Now you can make them all that way. Oh, damn, the Ogress just happens to be the one that I tested the 5 Forma thing on to see if you could then at least fit every fucking mod. Shit, I can't use that one then. At least not for this testing stuff. I don't know, which one could we use? It doesn't really matter. Bastarcist, not fair. Yes, the Ambassador. The Ambassador should be a pretty okay candidate. Let's see, what was the, Wait a minute, what? Am I in a parallel universe? Never mind. Yes, I am. Damn it, I just had it. What was the damn weapon's name? Thank fuck. Okay. So, let's go over here. Shit. Maybe... Oh, here's one with nothing. Okay. Okay. So. Clear. And we're going to go with the easier guys. For now, do we need them to be Steel Path? Maybe just for looking at them? I don't know. We'll see if they're too weak. Get rid of my pet as well. There. Okay. So, Mal, I have a weapon here. All the weapons will have some kind of stats. I'll just ask you the most basic questions, and you can tell me your answers to those, and then I can either skip some stuff, or I know that this is where I need to go ahead and start to mention. So the innate most basic damage types that weapons usually come with is the impact, the puncture, and the slash. Either all three, different damage variables, or either of them in duos or sometimes singles, but one of these damage types or all of them are always here. Are you aware of how they work in and of themselves? At all? Or completely blank? Sent you one more thing? Alrighty. Ooh, that sounds very convenient, though, Emma. Omega convenient. Completely blank. Ah! Okay, that's good. That is good. Okay, Okay, so first of all, maybe you should get yourself a piece of paper and take very, very brief notes. I'll clear it up. Don't worry. You don't need to stress of, oh, shit, I need to write it down. We'll clean it up, and you just little notes so that you can remember what you're going to do. Or if that's too inconvenient and you don't feel like doing that, you can always go back and watch my how to damage video. They are outdated. They do not accommodate today's damage, but the basics of how the shit works over there, that's all still accurate. But impact damage, puncture damage, and slash damage. All three of them do different things to enemies. They behave differently toward enemies. These damage types themselves are different. That's why they behave differently. But also the damage output behaves differently because the enemies, from every enemy faction, their resistances are different. So let's say this weapon would have 100 damage of slash, for example, only slash. The enemies that are neutral to the slash damage, the 100 slash damage, they will take 100 slash damage. The enemies that have a resistance to that slash damage, they will take less. So, I don't know, 20 slash or 40 slash or whatever. So less of whatever number you see here. And the ones that are vulnerable to the slash, they will take more damage. So, if you have 3 different damage types, like here, the impact, the puncture, the slash, and all of them would be an equal 100, let's say, then you would think shooting an enemy, in the most basic terms, you would see 300 damage. No, that's not how it works, though. Because this damage type up here, impact, let's say, is weaker or stronger to specific enemies. Same as puncture, same as slash. So not all of them can deal the same amount of damage. Some of them will get nerfed, some of them will get buffed, and then if you mix that together, you'll have strange numbers that don't seem like they make sense. That's the most basic thing. And that's not something that you necessarily need to, like, memorize in terms of depth building or anything like that. It's just something that you need to have heard, just so you understand, oh, okay, that's why sometimes the numbers don't add up. And all 3 damage types are they're just different. Okay. If you hover over them, this is why you don't need to memorize this either. Just know. If you hover over them, it'll give you some information, as you can see on the screen right now, the green numbers. These do 1.5 more damage against the enemy types, the enemy factions that are mentioned here. Don't need to write that down. Don't need to memorize it. Just hover over any damage type, and it'll tell you that anyway. Okay. Same for puncture, same for slash. Now, puncture and impact, for starters, you can ignore those. Just ignore them. They're not going to be your main damage carrier. They do have their uses. Don't worry about that, though. Slash is the one that you will probably want to worry about right from the get-go. Why? Slash has a very, very convenient habit. When you shoot enemies with slash, you're dealing some kind of damage to them, but there's also a status proc. So some kind of an effect that slash causes. All the damage types cause some kind of an effect. Some of the effects are dope, some of the effects are less dope. Slash happens to be one of the dope effects. Slash causes bleeding. The enemies bleed, they take damage over time. That's the basic. Now, if you can manage to make a bleed crit, then they will bleed more. The tick per second will be much, much, much more severe. So you deal 100 damage on normal shots, and if you super crit it, it'll be 1,000 damage, then they will bleed for 1,000 damage, in the simplest of terms. Okay. Another nice thing about slash is it bypasses armor. Now, let's go look at an enemy right quick. These guys here, you can see that their health bar is yellow. That is not their health, that is their armor. Imagine 2 bars layered on top of each other. First the health bar, and on top of that the armor bar. And the armor bar is yellow, right? And you can also see on the right side of their well, armor bar. I'll call it armor bar for now. You can see a little shield symbol. It is filled fully yellow, like a cup. That just means that they are right now at 100% armor. If I were to use abilities, or I would use damage types that reduce that armor, then you would see that shield thing go down, just as like a visual indicator of how much armor they've lost. Armor is annoying because armor just nerfs all of your damage, basically, right? It just nerfs anything that you throw at them, gets nerfed by the armor. So generally speaking, getting rid of the armor is very, very potent. You can do that with Warframe abilities, or you can do it with weapons as well, or you can bypass the armor, just ignore it entirely, right? Slash used to be able to do that very, very, very potently, but now it's kind of... You can still do it. It still does the bypassing, just weaker than before. So it's kind of... I don't know, it's kind of odd to build just for Viral and Slash. Or specifically for Slash. But I'll try to... We'll stop right there before we get overcomplicated, and we'll just, you know, because I can do this for 2 hours straight and just brain fart on you. So the weapon right now has base stats, no nothing, right? No mods. So let's shoot these guys just for consistency. We'll shoot them in the torso and not in the head, whatever. So look at that. See? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. That was the bleed proc, the result from Slash. So this guy took damage over time, right? The bullet itself seems to do 3. There's a crit. A yellow number means it critted. Crits are higher damage, so it's a 6 now, right? A puncture happened to be a 6. 3, 3, 3. Crit 6, crit 6. Let's see if we could get a bleed. There we go. There's a bleed. And now he's bleeding for 17. See what I mean? First he bled for 6. Now he's bleeding for 17. Okay, all fine and dandy. Let's go ahead and pop a couple of rounds on him. You can see above his health how all the little symbols are appearing, how the numbers next to them are appearing. That's the number of procs. Not too important to understand just yet, but that's all that is. Don't worry about that too much. But as we're shooting this enemy, we're building up the amount of effects that he has on him, right? Okay, and if you look at the health, you could see that little spike of red, that little blip of red. That's an indication that the health is bleeding away behind the armor. Behind the armor. And if you just pay attention to the damage numbers themselves, what we're seeing on average here. 3, 6s, 3s, and 6s. Yeah. Okay. Here's the first basic instinct. We like damage, so we want more damage. So, for a gun, Serration seems like a reasonable thing to do, right? Serration gives you 165 extra damage, and that's not bad, right? Let's go ahead and do heavy caliber as well, okay? So now we got 165 and another 165 extra damage. So surely this is amazing, right? Let's go look. Spoiler, it's definitely going to be better. But will it be like, oh wow, yet? Let's try. Again, torso shots. 25 damage on a crit. 25. 8s. If we unload. 25 damage. 8s. 24. Bleed procs of 24. Okay. So you get the gist. You put on 370% damage. Yeah. You put on basic damage mods and the damage goes up. But the enemy is still kind of laughing at you. You know, like this is going to take forever to kill this guy. He'll die eventually, but At this rate, it's questionable if I'm going to run out of ammo first or if he's going to die first, right? Why is that? Why is the damage not awesome? We just increased it by 300%, right? More. Why isn't the damage awesome? That's because we don't understand how damage works at this point yet. On this particular weapon, we happen to have Slash, and Slash is good for bypassing armor and stuff like that, so we're going to try to exploit that a little bit. Here are some tricks. Here's some tricks. Let's go over here and remove heavy caliber. Let's help the damage do its work first before we just straight up fix it. So the slash damage here is a 9.3. It's kind of low. Let's give it a little bit more slash. Go ahead and put Fang Fusillade in there, okay? So now if you notice, my slash damage has, out of the other two damage types, out of the 3, it has the highest number, okay? That is only important, this is already in the realm of min-maxing, but this is only important for the weighting. Basically, the game looks at all of your damage that you're dealing, all of your types, and looks at the one that has the highest number, and says, oh, I will prioritize this one a little bit. It's a little weird, but just think of that. It's not super important, but sometimes thinking about that can give you that edge. So we not only increase the slash damage, so the one that is arguably the best out of the 3 that we have right now, not only do we just increase it, but we also put it at the top of the list for the game's damage consideration, so to speak, right? Because it has the highest number. The other one has 17, the next one has 15, slash is the highest. Now, just for comparison, keep in mind, we removed one straight up damage mod. We added just the slash. And now let's see how that looks. So, maybe you notice already, for some reason, it seems like the enemy is now dying faster than before. How is that possible? How the hell is the enemy dying faster than before when all we did was increase the slash damage a little bit and the slash, well, how should I say, the slash rating, I guess, a little bit? But before we had an entire 165 extra damage. Why is this seemingly a tad better? Well, that's because if you think about it, this is not entirely accurate, but you just think about it this way. You have impact and puncture and slash. Slash having the lowest priority for the damage calculation when you're shooting the enemy, because every bullet has a chance to do either one of those, right? Slash has the lowest priority, so it's not going to happen as often. But slash is the best option against these particular enemies. So it's not happening often, so every bullet has to make a decision. Does it want to be impact, puncture, or slash? And it's more rarely slash, which means the enemy bleeds way less often. And the bleeds, they will stack on top of each other. You could have a bunch of mini bleeds or one large bleed, whatever. So the more bleeds you get on the enemy, the more you eat away at their health. And that's what we just did. We're forcing the slash to happen more often, more frequently, dominate a little bit more than the other damage types, so that this guy can take more damage. Now, slash, or the bleed, I said, kind of ignores armor, right? Not as much as it used to do back in the... It's weird, but in any case, it does bypass the armor, kind of. You don't need to worry about the armor too much. So what it does is it attacks the health directly, right? As I said, health bar, armor in front of it. 2 options. Beat your way through the armor with your damage. You can build for that, or ignore the damage and just attack the health behind the damage, behind the armor immediately. So we're dealing damage to health. Okay. In particular with Slash, what we could do is go with Viral. Okay? You create Viral with Cold and Toxin. I'm going to put these 2 mods in here. Okay? Now, there are 2 things that we just increased. The easy one is we added Viral. What does that mean? What does Viral do? Well, as I said, damage types have a proc. They create something. Why did it say 25 if stats say 68? That is the armor nerfing it. Like I said, don't worry about the numbers too much. I know, mathematician and everything, but never mind. Never mind that, right? The viral damage type is kind of meh. But what it causes, which is what's it called? Disease, I think? No, it's not called disease. Let's just call it disease. It doesn't matter. But the cause, what happens, what viral, well, produces on the enemy is a direct increase of damage taken by the health. Okay. Slash causes bleeds. Bleeds attack the health directly. Viral causes disease, which makes the health take more damage. You see the synergy there already, right? Okay. So we have Viral on there. Viral is going to assist all damage types, not just Slash, but all damage types to health. It just synergizes particularly well because bleeds attack health directly anyway. So there's that. Another little nuance is right here. The status chance has gone up. That's because these 2 mods come with status increases. All that really means, in short, is that all of these damage results, everything that they can produce, has a higher chance of happening. That's all that really means. That's very important, but for now, for the basics, that doesn't matter too much. If it goes up, great. But yeah, okay. So, now we're going to go shoot the enemy. And now we're already doing numbers in the levels of hundreds. Why? Because as the bullet, keep in mind, every single bullet, boom, 1 time, boom, 2 times, boom, 3 times, and so on. Every single bullet has a chance to proc something. So if we can shoot 1,000 bullets in 1 second, that's 1,000 chances for either Viral or Slash or the other ones that we don't care about. But either of those. At 1,000 bullets per second, we're going to have a lot of procs of all of those mixed together. So they'll be working together. We'll have Viral and Slash on him simultaneously, and they'll be synergizing, working together. Viral buffing the bleed damage, right? So on a rapid fire weapon, that's great because you can build it up quickly. And if you notice, between his armor bar and his name, his enemy name description, you'll see the symbols. And what you'll see as I unload rounds onto him, you'll see that the Viral will pop up, the other ones too. Viral and Slash will pop up, and they'll have numbers next to them, and those numbers are going to go up. Okay, look closely now. There you go. We have a Slash up there, 4, I think, and Viral, we had 6 or so. Their time, that's why they go down and reduce. And that's exactly what we want. We want to build up a lot of status things, and if possible, a bunch of statuses that kind of combine and work with each other. Okay. That's the basics of this particular setup. There are many others, but this is the most basic one. If the weapon has Slash, probably Viral is going to be a good idea. Now, let's go another step further. Let's look at the single shot again for a moment. That was a yellow number, so crit, and we had 33. A 33 Viral, a 22 regular, a 22 regular, 67 crit, 33 crit, 11 regular, 33. What I'm saying is, if it crits, it deals more damage. So let's make it crit more often, right? Easy. Easy. That's easy. Criticals are always easy in any game. Right? So let's go over here. Go to the Baza. Click on critical chance and see what kind of mods we have here for criticals. I'm going to go with point strike. Critical delay is better. The fire rate comes down a little bit. That's not too big of a deal right now. but we're going to put on the critical, the point strike for criticals. And now our critical chance per bullet goes up to 70%. Now let's click on critical damage and select one of the mods for critical damage that is available to us. I'll take Vital Sense because it's the best one. Vital Sense. Now our bullets have a much higher chance to crit in the first place, which means we should see that happen more often. And the multiplication of the crit is no longer just 3 times more damage, but 6.6 times more damage. Okay? So, more crits and stronger crits, in addition to what we already set up so far, right? Now let's go see. 33 regular, 73 crit, 73 crit, 73, 15 regular bleed, 73, 165. Let's get a full round on him. Now you can see the health, the damage is going somewhere. It's doing something to him, right? Now, if we were to go for purely headshots, we would probably be pretty good. Is the bleed going to finish him off? There is no more bleed. Oh, well, he's dead. But you get the gist of it. So the headshots, they multiply the damage further as well, like in any other game. So that's not bad. Now we already have a viable weapon. With this weapon, the way it is right now, you could beat the star chart already, right? But you can still go even further. And up until this point, it's very, very simple. But now you can start getting into realms where it's kind of odd. I'll put this guy over here just to keep this a little bit clean over here. We can maybe remove this one as well. Well, let's leave it in there. Okay. So, there are some obvious things about damage in Warframe. Like increasing it, just making it more. Like with crits, very simple. Make it crit more often. Make it crit harder when it does. That's already a damage increase. Serration, straight up damage increase. Willy-nilly, it just increases everything. It doesn't increase a specific thing, like Fang Fusillade increases specifically slash, and Serration just increases everything. So, if you want slash specifically, this one's probably better, unless the weapon already has a lot of slash and very little other stuff. But okay, these are all basic things. And then I said we're going to add viral to help the slash hurt that health more, right? Well, that's kind of like in a help section. What else could we do to help the damage? Well, one very generic way is heat. Thermite rounds, I'll put in here. Now we have heat damage. The specialty of heat damage, if you hover over it, like I said earlier, you'll see what it's good against. That's not what's important. What's important is the status effect. What it does is it sets enemies on fire. So they're doing like this here, and that's already crowd control, blah, blah, blah. That's all fine and dandy. But more importantly, what it does is it reduces, it burns away some of the armor temporarily while it's active. But it also has a disgusting habit. Fire stacks completely differently than any other thing in the game. It's very, very potent. But short, all you need to understand is if your weapon, like the Baza here, does, what are we doing? Slash, 20.5 slash. And a bullet loaded with 20.5 slash damage hits an enemy that has armor, then the bleed, or the slash, the impact itself is nerfed, and the bleed resulting out of that is also nerfed a little bit subsequently because of that armor.
Sexy.
Thank you. Now, if you remove the armor, even just by 1%, then the armor is 1% less effective, right? So fire, if you look at it here, it says armor up to 50%. So you can half the enemy's armor's nerfing effectiveness. So it just becomes less good against stopping damage, just because they're on fire. So that means, just because fire is on there, our bleed and viral will deal more damage because it has less armor to deal with. I hope that makes sense. And on top of that effect, the enemies are also taking a new damage, which is fire, which they also don't like. So, let's go ahead and look at it. Go with this guy over here. I'll do it from this angle. Now those body shots almost look about as good. 1.5 bleed, 1 point, or heat, could be anything. Now the body shots are almost looking like the headshots from before without the fire. That's because their armor is going kind of bye-bye. See? Headshots, dead. Now it's looking like, oh, this weapon ain't bad at all. Now it's kind of looking like, okay, this weapon is not bad at all. Go back over here. How much space do we have left on it? We have one more slot. Okay. Now you want to take it further. So I just mentioned helping the damage do its thing a little bit. Viral helps the slash. Fire helps everything. You could do something else that is along the lines of help, but you can also look at it as a utility assistance. So we have a fast firing weapon. It shoots a certain number of bullets, as many as are in the magazine, right? What if we could shoot more bullets faster? Because then we're increasing the damage per second. Like I said, or as you can imagine, easily, if you can put 10 bullets into an enemy head within a second, that's a little bit less effective than putting in 100 bullets within a second, right? So, fire rate would be something with which you can significantly increase damage. Let's take Prime Shred, for example, or anything. And Speed Trigger, anything is fine. Because then the Baza will not go anymore. It'll go and the magazine is empty. So this fast, all of the statuses are on them. All of the damage is on them. That can help a lot. With Prime Shred, or Shred, either of them, specifically, you also have Punch Through. So if there are several enemies lined up, the bullets are not just being wasted on the first enemy, but it hits the 1 or 2 enemies behind them as well. Which means better ammo efficiency, more spread damage across more enemies, that kind of stuff. So that would be one way. Another thing that you could do, in Warframe specifically, is multiply the bullets. Which you do with, is up there? No. Multi-shot. Where's the base? Split chamber. Okay, let's just look at split chamber, for example. I think I maybe want to put... let's take this guy out of here so we have more space. Split chamber. What does split chamber do? Literally just what it says. It multiplies the amount of bullets. It doesn't cost more ammo. It doesn't do anything. It just multiplies the number of bullets that go out. That's all it does. More bullets means more damage, yada yada. So it's like an indirect buff. Another thing that you could do is you can force the enemies, a specific enemy type, to just take more damage because you say so. That would be faction damage, okay? So, faction damage mods are extraordinarily good. They're very, very strong, especially with damage over time effects like what we have built up here now. But my only gripe, this is for me, my only gripe with this is if I build a really good Baza that can shred Grineer to pieces, is it going to suck against Corpus then? Yeah. It's going to... This is now nerfed against everything that isn't Grineer because we're wasting this mod slot for Grineer-specific mods. If you're going against high-level Grineer specifically, you know that that's going to happen, use it, right? So that would be one way. Let's see if we can move this over a little bit. Toxin? No, we don't want that combination. Where is it? It's up there. Let's put these guys over here then. There, that's the heavy one, and maybe, let's see if we can fit it. Maybe, let's see if we can fit something. I know, it's a lot to take in. I'm trying to keep it as easy peasy as possible. Let's do it this way and put this one in here. Okay, so faction mod, multi-shot mod, the two things that I just mentioned. We have no extra fire rate. We did remove the what's it called? Fang Fusillade, so less slash damage, but therefore, overall, not too shabby. Okay, let me go ahead and shoot this guy and see how it feels. We'll have a break in just a moment so that you can actually get your questions out and everything. Try headshots only. Look at that going to work. It's pretty good. Level 230 enemies. You won't find those anywhere on the star chart normally. Okay. One more layer. If you're cheap, this is fine. This is already fine. You can experiment with other other damage types, like electricity only, for example, against anarchs or whatever. You could do all of those things, but I'll generalize that. We don't have to go through every single damage type. I'll generalize that in just a second. It'll be very, very easy to remember. This is probably going to be the best go-to setup for just killing everything in the game. If the weapon has slash on it anyway, put viral on there so the slash can really hit, and add fire to assist the entire build, and that'll just carry your whole build, right? And you'll be fine against all the factions. It will be a tad weaker against everything that isn't armored, like shielded enemies, corpus, and yada yada, but it'll still be good enough. You could specialize for those separately if you'd want to. If you want to go a little bit further, you could also start messing around with arcanes. A popular thing that people like to do is, for example, Arcane Deadhead. You kill an enemy, you gain more raw damage. So basically, a buffed serration effect. Basically. So if I were to put this in here, I could technically remove serration and put in, I don't know, fire rate. Yeah, sure, why not? Prime Shred, for example. Right? Why? Because before I had serration in here, gave me 165 extra damage, but Prime Deadhead is now going to do that even more than a serration. So this is stronger than a serration. It just builds up a little bit, but that's not a big deal, right? Therefore, we have room for something else. So this can be disgusting, right? And you don't need to go any further into building any other crazy shit along with that and yada yada. Oh my god, it's so quick. See? Quick pause. Where is it? Get out of my way. Primary Deadhead. This is the arcane in action. It's only at a 3-time buff. I think it stacks to 4. It's timed. 4-time the damage bonus. When it hits 4 times, it'll be much stronger than Serration ever would have been. So this is a worthy investment, but it triggers off of kills. Kill an enemy, gain the bonus. Kill another enemy, gain more bonus, etc., until it stacks to maximum. That's why at the moment this thing is kind of gross. You see? Hitting the enemies in behind as well. Dead. Right? Whew. So, now I'm going to take a break from my babble rant thing about damage for a moment and take in the chat for a moment. So, let me see if Cal Mal is up in here, completely playing like a newborn baby. Gotcha. About the thing I said, I'm part of an experiment next, likely to hate very much. Gotta be Titania. Let's test what does proc stand for. Why did it say 25? If the stats say you got that one, good. I caught that. You know, seeing a 10 to Saturn 6 Wolf Fashion on Valk. Oh yes, show me the Wolf Saturn 6 Valk. Bind slash plus bleeding and it's OP. Alone, not so much anymore. Now put a status chance mod probably in there. I gotta go. See you later. Thank you for hanging out for a little bit. Heat Inherit is one of the math lovers. Yeah, Heat Inherit is kind of gross, yeah. That timing. Multi-shot, yes, sir. Would it stack with Serration? Would what stack with the Serration? The multi-shot? Mal. Or Cal. Malcal. Are you still out there, or did I make your brain melt? What the fuck is this? Ah, right. Deadhead? Yes, but with diminishing returns. With diminishing returns. Yeah, there's a basic rule I need to get out there. How should I describe this to make it very simple to understand? You have 8 mod slots. Okay, if you add the arcane, then I guess you have 9, but you have 8 mod slots. In today's Warframe, stacking a single brand or flavor of any mod is not so good anymore. Now, it is better to keep one of each. So, to make a stupid food analogy, imagine you have a soup. No ingredients in there yet. It's just water. Just plain water. Right? And now, for the first mod slot, you use some salt. And on the second mod slot, you use sea salt. And on the third mod slot, you use Himalaya salt. You got a lot of salt. And it's making the soup taste bad, right? You need to mix it up. So what that means in Warframe specifically, you have a straight up physical damage buff, like Serration, for example. Put Serration on there and only Serration, not Serration and Heavy Cal and this and that and Deadhead. Yeah, sure, it does boost the damage, obviously. It's great. It does what it should. But the moment you add 2 of the same thing, the second one is adding less benefit than the first one would. And it's taking a mod slot away for a different mod that would really give you more bonus. You know what I'm saying? It's diminishing returns. I get the feeling that half of the community doesn't understand the term diminishing, or what the term diminishing returns means. Well, yeah, that's because a lot of YouTubers just say diminishing returns. And you may know what the words mean, but you don't really know what it means within Warframe, or how or why does that come to be. Which I think is something that is mention worthy. It's not difficult, but I can kind of see how someone might not quite follow, intuitively. I don't know. So we got to treat it like a KFC, 11 pieces kind of stuff. Yes, one of each. That is usually in 9 out of 10 cases the better option. There are some exceptions. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and remove this build. We don't need this. Anyways. Yeah, like, well, damage isn't clear enough. No. Or multi-shot. Multi-shot. So for multi-shot, split chamber, vigilante armaments, this is bad practice. Or Serration and Heavy Cal. Okay? This is 2 multi-shot mods. 1 is a waste. And 2 damage mods. 1 is a waste. That's how you can see it. Okay? That's how you can see it. Better would be, I'm just going to click on status and just take anything. It doesn't matter. Just anything, as long as it isn't physical, not physical. In this case, it's the multi-shot. Replace one of the 2 or 3 multi-shot mods with something different. Replace one of the with one of the straight up damage mods, stationary caliber, with something different. And make sure that the two something differents are also different to each other. One type for every slot is what you're looking for. More multipliers than the over-invest into one. Exactly. Intuitive answer, don't over-invest into one stat only, you doofus. Yes. Next builds, I got some hella adjustments to do. Oh yeah, I went through this process. I haven't done it with all of my weapons yet, because I just kind of do it as I go. I just pick whatever weapons I'm in the mood to play today, and then I go into a mission, and if I'm not satisfied, I go back and check if I even touched that recently. In many cases, I haven't, and then I make some adjustments. So, that is basically how today works. Oh, speaking of the exceptions, would be stupid shit like this here, right? Not this one. Let's say shred and speed trigger and sure, spring loaded chamber for vial acceleration, sure. So a whole lot of fire rate. Fire rate is okay. It's not. It doesn't really give you diminishing returns. It does, but it's still more damage per second, no matter how you twist and turn it. Multi-shot, if you're going to stack one of the same things, multi-shot is a pretty decent way to go. Another way, also, I just want to see how this thing fires now with that. I don't think I'm... Okay. That's gross. Alright, what was I going to say? Oh, another important thing is, sure, viral, like this, and let's say, I don't know, heat, I guess. Viral and heat. Okay. So, viral and heat, that's all cute and fine and dandy. Depending on the weapon, the stats that you see over here, this will kind of change it a little bit. You might probably be better off just diversifying the shit out of it just for the sake of being diverse, right? So, for example, this here. I'll put that right there. This mod here is Condition Overload, but for weapons. Okay? Condition Overload, but for guns. What does that mean? The more status types you have, the more damage you deal. So, this mod doesn't care what the status is. It doesn't care if it's a good status against a certain faction. It doesn't care about that. It's just like, oh, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 statuses. Okay. 7 times damage. That's not 100% mathematically accurate at all, but just to imagine it. So, the goal, if you're using this mod here, the goal is to slap as many statuses on here as you could fit. So we go into the status area and we look. Voltage, sure, it'll combine with stuff that's whatever, who cares. Thermite, well, thermite rounds, we don't need that anymore. Let's go with the straight up magnetic. Here we go, magnetic capacity. And what was the other one? Radiation. Radiation. We have the, here, radiated reload. Boom. There we go. Now, we can switch these around a little bit. Let's see here. We got this one and this one. These guys combined. Then these guys are their own thing. And then we got heat and this one. Radiation. We don't want that, but it's going to do that anyway. Get rid of this guy. I can't make it do anything else. Well, that's fine. Which means we could get rid of this one, actually. And it'll just be less damage. So, if you look at something like this here, galvanized aptitude, 40% more damage per status type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times. So, depending on the gun, that might also be a way. It doesn't matter if it's, oh, magnetic isn't so good against Grenier. That doesn't matter anymore. That's irrelevant. You're getting extra damage. You know? So that can be kind of brutal as well. Bazagopr, indeed. The Bazarbream, yeah. so different from what Warframe modding was like 5 years ago. Yeah. Of course, it was more straightforward, more simpler back then. But DE successfully made the damage calculations, even though it was basically just kind of tweaks. It wasn't like a full-blown rework, but just tweak this a little bit, change this a little bit, yada yada. They made it more important to know what you're doing. On one hand, all the statuses are way better than before. They're all useful. I don't think there's a single one in there that's like just straight up garbage. Puncture is kind of whatever, but even that one still, right? But on the other side, they also made the enemies more immune to specific things and more vulnerable to other specific things. Like it's like Anarchs really taught me this. When I was doing the Parade of Rebellion, I went in there with my corrosive viral bills and all that shit, everything that I had, and it felt like the enemies were too tanky, and there was no way in hell that they were too tanky. And I did see that they take more damage to electricity, but I ignored it because old Warframe brain was kind of like, electricity isn't that good though, corrosive is way better, right? No. If the enemy faction says they are vulnerable to electricity, then that is what you need to run. Period. If you run that, like, it's insane. Then I got a Volt. I said, okay, you want electricity? I'll give you electricity. So I got a Volt, and I created a whole new Volt specifically for electricity, just to be gross. I got the most electric weapon in the game, and I went at it, and all of a sudden, I was one-shotting all the Anarchs. I was like, what the hell? It's that severe. I've been sleeping on this mod. Arbitration time! Most of the galvanized mods are a huge step up in power. Galvanized multi-shot effects too. Yeah. Yeah, of course. All of them. So yeah, it's specific. Very specific. And the thing... Oh, would you look at that? See? I can make an improvement right here. I guess I haven't done that yet with this guy. The thing that determines are you going to go this way or that way is these stats up here. Crit chance, crit damage, and status. If the weapon has meh crits, but decent status, going that condition overload route is probably a good idea. Try it. If it's the other way around, probably you want to select, okay, I need this damage type and this damage type, or just electricity, or just fire, that's also fine, but then just buff the shit out of it with crits and whatnot, and fire rate and all that stuff, multi-shot, all those good things, then that's the way that you go. And if it's about balanced, well, then you can just make a hybrid. Or you could just choose. Do it either or hybrid. It won't matter. Let's see here. What do I want to do here? We got that. We got that. Oh, we don't have any heat in there. Let's change that. Armaments gone. Heat in. Boom. There you go. I just made my Baza, my own Baza, stronger. Cool. Okay. Get rid of the Baza, though, because I don't want to play it. Let's go with this guy. And Torxica is still fine. And let's get on out of here. And then we're going to look at our fashion stuff. And see. Explosions! Alright. Something's finished build. Oh, Forma. What time is it? Yeah, probably that Forma. Now. Alrighty. Build another one. Let's go on into... Here, Spider Monkey, what do you got? Ah, yes, the Araxia. No, wait, that one we already saw. Valkyrie. Ah, the wolf. I can see that. I can kind of see that. I am shocked that these fairly bulky armor plates and stuff don't look too overbearing on Valkyrie, because Valkyrie, she's kind of slim. I mean, she's fit, but she's slender. A slender gal. It's kind of surprising. Looks good. Not mad at it. Darin, do you want Kohi? Can anybody translate what this woman is saying? I think she's saying, darling, do you want coffee? There's no way. Kohii. K-O-O-H-I-I. There's no way that she tried to type. How the fuck? Where is the O? How did you get your finger from an F to an O all the way over there? Yes. Guys, help me. Help me. No, thank you. I don't want Kohii.
When in Cetus, do not drink the kombucha.
Ah, yes, the Titania.
Capable of producing the hydraulic effort required to unstick your
Ah, Titania builds. Gotcha.
the following month.
It is Japanese, bitch. Ah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Guardian expertise. These strength modifiers are also applied to maximum shields. You don't have that much ability strength, though, when you have nothing to buff it. The fuck? Why is this empty? Steel fiber not maxed? Wait a minute. Emma, what is there something I'm missing here? What are you trying to do with this here? I don't get it. I don't get that. Oh, Nettie's Atlas. Let's see. The fuck is this? You've been negatively influenced by Emma. God, no. No. I hate everything about it. I hate everything about it. Can I get a relay blessing, sir? Yeah, go to a relay. I don't mean to be a dick, but like literally go to any relay. You'll get 1 billion blessings. Oh shit, Mesa. Damn, I didn't even recognize her.
Dookie.
This isn't Dookie. You take that back right now, mister. This is like a whole different Warframe. I like it. I like it. This is cool. This is cool, Nettie.
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I want problems always. Yes. Wait. Anyone wanna run clan event stuff? Get back. There you go. I wanted to see if I could make a tank out of titanium. Not with that build. Not with that build. Does shield gating still exist? Yes. Very much so. I didn't play in almost 5 years, and I think they changed stuff. Oh, wow. 5 years? Yeah, that's yes. If you haven't played the game in 5... I don't know why you left, but 5 years ago, the game was at its lowest point. And whatever it was that was causing Warframe to slip into that time has been completely reversed and healed. Warframe has spent the last 2 to 3 years healing from that and is peak again. Not as of recently. It's been peak for a good while now. At least a couple of months. Kind of hard to pinpoint, but it's really good. Shield gating does still exist. It works differently though, much better. It is a very viable way and diverse. It's not decaying Dragon Key garbage that has been removed. That doesn't even work anymore. But they put it into the game, kind of, but without being brain rot. You know what I mean? You probably don't, because I explained that horribly. Warframe is in an amazing place. If you have any kind of interest to play Warframe, and you've been away from it for 5 years, now is definitely the right time to come and try it again, because it is performing at peak at the moment. 5 years, the The Dark Ages, a valid quit. Yes. Can I get a Strata Relay blessing, sir? That's not how you spell sir, for one. And I already answered your question. Just go into the fucking Strata Relay and stand there and be pretty, and you'll get your relay. Or, your blessing. Or, actually ask there. I actually stopped because I was too addicted. It was genuinely bad for me. Oh, then stay away from it. If you were addicted during those times, then I have no hope for you. I have no hope for you. Oh, hold on. I'm going to show you one argument as to why Warframe is not going to be good for you. Heirloom skins. Just remember the word heirloom skin, or skins, plural. And in your brain, just connect that to the goon skins. That's all you need to know. There's that, and then there's also this.
Fear nothing while Marie is with you.
Or the fuck is this? I know, right? This also happened in the meantime. If you were addicted to Warframe 5 years ago and your addiction to it was the reason you quit, don't come back to Warframe, because now you're going to be hopeless. You're going to be completely hopeless. I kind of want to get back into the game slowly. There is no slow. I'm sorry that there won't be a slow. You will get back into it and be like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's this? And it's so great. It will not take very long. Hello, Darth. How's your beard doing? You're looking great, by the way. Aww. I disagree, but thank you. My beard is doing extraordinarily well today because I was oiling my daughter's hair. Then my son wanted some too because he was kind of curious and it smelled good. And then the two of them oiled my beard. So my beard is very happy today. Adult human? What the fuck? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's not an adult human. It is a proto-frame is what they're called.
Just can't do without me, huh?
So basically what the proto-frame is, this happens to be Mag. I suspect you could see it. Yes, in the game, it's a skin that you can use as well. It's not a separate Warframe. It is a skin. But there is a quest, the 1999 quest, that whole thing. That's a whole story about proto-frames. It introduces them. It's kind of like it's an alternate universe reality kind of thing, where the Warframes are kind of engaged with before they fully evolve into the Warframe, the faceless, less human Warframe. These guys here are still kind of retained their human form. So this is like the original Mag. This is what Mag actually is, the person behind Mag, so to speak. They have personalities now. There are several of them. They're going to add more in the future. It's very, very cool. They talk during missions and stuff. You can romance them. So death by snoo is a thing in Warframe now. You don't... Fair warning, if this is anything that interests you, I think it's amazing because it just enriches the game. The game did fine without snoo, but the fact that snoo and romance is a thing now, I'm all for it. Anything that makes the game richer, right? Now, you don't see any sex scenes, but it is suggested. It is very much suggested. Hold on.
If I may say,
I will give you
your chosen
a small
Warframe
spoiler. It's not that big of... It's not really a story spoiler or anything. This is very, very hard to miss. But like I said, there is romance in the game, which means you can legit romance certain proto-frames. Nyx being one of them, yada yada. And when you successfully do that with like a chatting system, which was kind of interesting as well, if you successfully do that, you could go into a relationship with them. Okay? So, do I want to do it this way? Alright. So, let's see if she's standing over here. She is not. Let's go see where she is. Oh, there she is. Not that. Talk to her.
Me and you.
Hold on.
Yep, it's us. How are you?
I want to try to trigger something specific.
Did you get taller?
Nope, not that I know of. Anyways, I don't wanna spoil through all of the thingamadingies. No, and let's not quit the game. Jesus, let's not quit the game. It is very obvious, not even suggested. It's just out in the open that you're doing the snoo with the frames now, right? Owie, for example, Mag's real name, Owie. Sometimes when you visit your home where you live together, she will say something along the lines of, I'm glad that the couch is sturdy, otherwise it'd be broke by now. You know? So, yes. Yes. I'm telling you, man, just... Yeah, you're not going to leave Warframe ever again if you come back now, so maybe don't. Can you explain that human-looking Warframes that can speak? Yeah, I just did. That's not true, Jizo, but okay, I'll let you have your headcanon. You're welcome. Fuck, I'm very confused. Yes, that makes sense because a lot has changed in the past 2.5 to 3 years. A lot of additions, a lot of new, well, yeah, just new, bold ideas. And there's no way that I can concisely tell you this in any way that will not be kind of like an overload. If you're curious at all, the only option that you have is to get in the game and start playing again. That's it. The stories have been amazing all throughout. They've always been cool. The quests have been interesting and dope. DE's trying different things. We have a romance system. I'll show you a little bit over here, actually. So this is the computer from the 1999 quest. Really good quest, by the way. I'll go into a chat, and let's just go with the... Let's go over here. So this is just to kind of show you... Wait a minute, why am I not in the actual chat? I can't get into the actual chat? Oh, that's... sad. Well, anyways, this is kind of the romance system that you will get into. You're basically chatting with these guys. They have prompts. You have some multiple choice responses that you can give them. And depending on how you respond and how you interact with these people, they will start to like you or they will not like you. And yeah, eventually, if you play your cards right, you can wind up in a relationship with them, which you can also call off and start over again with somebody else if you want to. No problem. You're not limited in any way. But yeah, this is basically what it is. So they text you these messages a little bit like in Cyberpunk when you get a message randomly from whoever. They're like, hey, I miss you. Don't you want to come over? It's similar to that. You'll get a message and you'll text with these guys and yada, yada, yada. So it's maybe not for everyone, this kind of a system. I think it's fine. It was interesting. It's fine. I don't mind it at all. So yeah, pretty cool. Anyways. Chizo, the spoiler queen of Warframe. Just next to Reb. This isn't really spoilers. It's... You can't really get away from this here. Can I join your clan? Nope. Yeah, fair. I'll see what I do. I'm getting curious from what you said. It really doesn't sound like things I'll like, but I am curious. Thanks for all the answers and explanations. You're very welcome. And that is a fair point. The romance system, for example, some people don't like it, and that's okay. But it's not like you have to do anything with it. You know, it's kind of there. You can deal with it, or you don't. DE isn't forcing players to do things anymore. During doing all the nightmare missions for the event points.
Why are you crying?
Barrow not selling much? Oh, right, he has those armor things. I'm going to steal Vaz as well. Invite. Ah, Necra's here too. Okay, you get Necra in here. Ah, shit, Emma as well. Invite everybody. Wait, you're currently in solo mode? God damn it, Chiso. Wise up. Does this work? No. Sad I don't have Oxalus. For what? Still have some nightmare missions available. Cool beans. Let's go. I'm 2 hours late to the party. That's okay, that's okay. Void, Teshup, Exterminate. We could do that. Messenger-based stories that have come out of the proto-frames have got better and better. Well, I guess that's a matter of perspective. I hated the Roth interactions, for example. That shitty audio garbage that he just bestows upon you that you have to sit through. I didn't get it, and it annoyed me a little bit. I wouldn't wish it away.
You are not alone. This tower is full of life forms, all corrupted by the neural sentry. Clean them out.
I can join you after puppy growth. Yes, you do that. You do that. I am so glad that she said something after that. Because for a moment there, I was certain that she was starting a moan. Away with double money. You were working your life away with double money. Wait, did you get double pay or something? Is that what you're saying? Fuck it, we could get there. Oh god, the amounts of farming I have done here for this shit.
You have broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
The auto thing is reclaiming his memories? What? I don't know. It didn't sound like it to me. I mean, maybe this is just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit dumb. But, DE tells stories very amazingly. Very nice, cool stories. And they're depicted very nicely, and the acting behind them is very nicely, and everything is very cool. But I've noticed that when a story starts and ends, it should have like some kind of a conclude. Like you should be wiser after. And I never feel like I ever know more than before. Like with Folly, for example. Folly, you go in there and you're like, okay, you listen to what the broadcaster is saying. Who is the fucking broadcaster? Why is the broadcaster? Who is Folly in relation to the broad? Is that Folly? Is it not Folly? What the hell happened? And then it concludes, and Zorba gets the whole message, and you're still kind of like, okay, but you know, it just doesn't. I don't know. Like I said, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just dumb. No idea. The rapper populist. Fine. Sorry, I'm helping Baby Tenno. That's okay. Feiertag heute in Deutschland. Ach so, du musstest am Feiertag arbeiten und hast deshalb doppelt Gehalt bekommen. Ja, das ist schön. Like he's recalling his lost memories. It didn't sound that way. At least it wasn't obvious to me. How can you be wiser than you already are? You're the wise bald man. Why, thank you. You're Pooley? You do seem like a Pooley, that's for sure.
Our history is smoke, blurred by dreams, guided by ghosts. A voice.
Stepped on the part where they explained what Dessedia actually is and what it is for. Oh, do tell, but in short, please. Wait, what was that? Oh no, shit, somebody already joined.
My mother, a carpenter, given light by the Golden Lords to build for them a better world. But my family's journey was long. Time began to change their light.
Genau, ja, sehr schön.
Pride.
Ja, doppelt Gehalt, ja, im Bau, das würde ich gerne sehen. Im Bau, du darfst ja gar nichts machen. Du darfst ja überhaupt nichts machen, weißt du, im Baubereich oder sowas. Du bist vermutlich, na oh gut, was ist, kannst ja nicht nur Gastro sein, ne, aber auch, ja, Medizinbereich und so Zeug könnte man sein. Da geht das plötzlich alles, ne, aber bei anderen Gewerken, wenn ich am Feiertag gerne arbeiten möchte, Baustelle weitermachen oder irgendetwas, nö, darfst du nicht. Verboten, verpiss dich, Junge. Bescheuert. Lass mich doch in Ruhe, weißt du.
Together, we will overcome the flaws of our light, the gods of our creation, merging with them like steel.
Wait a minute, wasn't it, oh, right. Oh yes, the shield by, and then, was it then jump up on him, what was it? Yeah, it looks like it. Yeah, shield gone, jump up on him, something, oh.
But have you forgotten, Lua? You were saved. I was changed.
That's right. Yes. Oh, he didn't destroy it yet. No shit.
There's enough juice in that capacitor to flash fire.
There we go.
But no way to bring it to the beast. I wonder, could you bring the beast to it?
Yeah, we can bring the beast. Let's see if this works. No! Oh shit, it does.
These patterns no longer satisfy.
Oh fuck. Fly in there, you shit. Fried turkey.
Aim true, betrayer. You've got it on the ground now. Pin it down. Set it up.
Oh man. I am Sag. Maybe we could get it to do this one? I don't know.
The articulators couldn't handle the stress. What use is such a big...
Alright, Emma, I'll get you after this one, okay? Dessedia is the Parita Rebellion, but for Roth. We are using the Dark Refractory to help him. He needs help with this because he infested. But why is the Dark Refractory his Parita Rebellion? Why am I falling down?
Now I learn. Now I deny.
Pick me up something fancy. We're in the middle of a fight. What do you mean, pick me up something fancy? Can I join you? Pony. Pony, my friend. Where are you? Here. Here you go. I've got something for you. The villainous laugh.
For the others to live.
Oh, man. Oh. Get that shit off of me. I don't like that. Oh, come here. No, no, no. Grab him.
Yes, make that thing.
The fuck? There we go.
I want to
Oh,
smell it.
hasn't even popped it yet. Yeah, okay, there we go. Up. Get off. Over here. Here, kitty. Here, kitty, 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 kitty. You be willing to draw again eventually? Draw? Yeah, I'm always in the mood to draw. Where are you? There you are. I'm always in the... Well, no, that's not true. I'm not always in the mood to draw, but I like to draw fairly frequently. I just don't really have the time or the peace to do so. Peace is a commodity that... It's a luxury at this point. It's a luxury. I don't get peace.
Grateful for at least a few days. The Terran Charger. Too bad the articulation never worked. Might have rid us both of a certain
Damn chicken.
turgid contract.
Let me go. Let me go. I don't like that. I don't consent. Oh, wait a minute. Careful, betrayer. I really like Alan V. I really like Alan V.
Always.
Why does the health keep coming back? Oh no. Oh no, are we bugged? Are we bugged? Is that what's going on? This doesn't seem normal. I don't recall this as being... Oh, wait a minute. It says get to extraction. There is no fucking extraction. Oh, wait. No, there may be. Okay. Jesus. Oh, man.
The light leaves this one.
What? Rather than the operator's memories? So, no commissions anytime soon?
Plant no
Ah, wait a minute. Didn't you mention something like that before? I think... I think you've mentioned something like that before. I mean, commissions. I never do commissions anyway. I'm not that kind of an artist. But I think you mentioned something like that. Argonaut. Be able to punch through. Okay. This boss fight is still glitchy as fuck. Yeah, it's kind of strange that it still has the amount of issues that it does. It's very, very... Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. Very weird. Okay. Saturn, I think we got the one on Saturn. Is there any place that I haven't... Phobos? Did I do... What's this? Iliad? Assassination. Yeah, sure. Why not?
I'm ready, Mr. Parvos, sir. You just see if I'm not.
You shut your mouth. You are an artist of a prestigious level. Right. Hello, Kraus. I am most certainly not. Most certainly not. But now that you mention it, maybe if I'm not too tired tonight, I am going to draw a little bit my my Bankai. As you guys know, I am kind of just kind of like a side project, working on turning myself into an actual Bleach character with an actual Bankai and whole thing. I did it with AI, with the help of AI a little bit, which wasn't the intention at all. Oh damn, Emma! I thought I was going to invite you. Wait a minute, is that person still? No. All right. Emma, hold on. Wait a minute. Can I? There you are. Maybe I can invite you. Maybe I can invite you and you'll just kind of chill in here. Oh shit, Trinity. Okay. Yeah, don't accept it yet, but once I get out of here, just try to accept it then, and then maybe we can make it happen. So that I don't forget it like a dumbass again. But yeah, I wasn't intending on doing anything like that. I was just like, let me get AI to make a profile of myself, my character, my likes and stuff, and apply that to the Bleach universe in order to construct a Bankai for me specifically. Right? That was the objective, because I was just curious, what would my Bankai be? Coincidentally, which astonished me, it just happened to be exactly what, well, not exactly, but it may as well be exactly what I would have hoped for if I were any kind of a powerful entity. It's very, very cool. Very, very cool. And then, you know, I started to elaborate a little bit. I go, well, wait a minute, AI, hold on now. What? How would this play out though? Like, tell me a little bit more. Oh, well, this could be that, yada, yada, yada. Gave me some more pointers. So I was like, let me fight against, you say I'm strong. Let me fight against Kenpachi Zaraki then. Simulate a fight with me and my Bankai versus Kenpachi Zaraki. Be elaborate. And then we messed around a little bit, and it got cooler and cooler and cooler. And I was like, damn, this is wild. I kind of like this. And then I made some adjustments for myself, and then I said, you know what, I'm going to try to bring this shit to life, just because it interests me. AI slop death to clankers. It's from Bleach 2, right? Ashisogi Jizo. Yes. Yes, it is. All right. Good. We got that one. Eris. I don't think I. Oh shit. I guess I did. Pluto. I guess I did. Lua. We haven't been on Lua. Yeah. Copernicus. Capture. Yeah. We can do capture. That's okay. Tin skin oil drinkers. Fuck. I'ma sing Remember Me. Oh my god. What was my Bankai? Koku Byaka Toro no Tora. Koku Byaka Tora. Yeah, Koku Byaka Tora Ometsu. That would be my Bankai. My Bankai's name. I didn't select that. That just happens to describe it. If anybody is interested in finding out what that means, feel free to ask AI or Google or whatever what that means. It's Japanese, and translate it, please. The command for, well, it doesn't have a command, but it goes with devour, or, well, you know, you just say Bankai Koku or Koku Byaku, like Byakuya. Byaku. Get in there. Tora. Koku Byaku Tora. Ometsu. Very, very fun. Very cool. Gonna watch Bleach soon, so I'll see for myself what Bankais are about. Ah, you haven't seen Bleach at all? Okay. Are you going to do yourself... Are you going to do yourself the service of downloading or taking a screen of a filler list? Sorry, so that you can skip those? Because, yeah, I don't know if you've heard this from me yet, but Bleach fillers are a massive waste of time. A filler list? So animes, when they run for a long time, sometimes so that the guys have time to develop the story and stuff like that, they have fluff episodes. So a couple episodes of where the characters are suddenly they're in New York City and they're arguing about which shawarma is the best or some stupid shit like that, right? Naruto, for example, had decent fillers for the most part because the fillers were still part of the story, like backstory of a random character or a specific character, and it added to the knowledge of the whole thing, right? And hold on, let me see. You're on this. I don't think I did this. What was this one? Mobile defense. Yeah, okay, whatever. And in the case of Bleach, all of the fillers are completely unrelated to the story, and they don't really give you any insight on the characters either, like character development or more character depth. None of that. It's just there, and it's kind of dumb. So you could just skip all of that nonsense. Wholeheartedly, just skip all of it. If you like it, watch all of them. But if it's not your thing and you're like, what the hell is this now? Why are they running around in jeans all of a sudden? Just skip all of it. You miss nothing. And stick only to the main story.
This is a mobile defense.
But yeah,
You must deliver payloads.
Bleach is not bad at all.
Be prepared for heavy
I think if you compare the Bleach franchise with Naruto, I would say that Naruto is probably a little bit better. A little bit better in the sense that you start watching Naruto and it's immediately good, and it just stays good all the way through Naruto Shippuden. Bleach is a little bit less good, but it messes up in between. Like if Naruto and Naruto Shippuden were an A level anime, then Bleach would be a B level anime. But Thousand Year Blood War, however, the Bleach continuation today, the modern continuation of Bleach, that is an A+. That is really good. So, yeah, very, very dope.
Continue to defend.
Episodes about unrelated story stuff. Yes. Yes. I'm fine with that. I've watched Naruto entirely, so I don't mind. Keep in mind, Naruto filler episodes, they're good. They're good. They're worth watching. You could skip those too if you wanted, but it's worth watching them because they add to the experience. The Bleach fillers, they add nothing at all. Nothing at all. But I mean, you just find it. Koku is black or dark, and Ometsu is destruction or ruin. Daio have the kanji associated with Byaku Tora. I don't have the kanji. No. But yeah, those are good translations already. Those are pretty good translations. Koku Byaku Tora. Koku Byaku. Byaka. Byaku? Byako? Byaka. Koku Byaka Tora, I think. I'd have to look again to be 100% certain now. But yeah, you're on the right track though anyways. Very, very cool. Very cool. And if I do decide to follow this whole spiel with myself as a character, I will, in the very end, when I feel like doing so, and if it works out, actually, I don't know if I can actually pull it off, but I suspect probably, because AI. I will have AI generate scene by scene an episode, a Bleach episode, secret Bleach episode, with my character in there. Just for funsies. Just for funsies. Have you ever seen Ushio and Tora, Jizo? No. I watched all of it during COVID. No, I've never even heard of it. Can you tell me what it's about? A wee bit, please. Emma's in here now, right? Yeah, she is.
You wanna go? Let's go!
Location reached. Drop me in and defend our position.
Oh damn. Oh damn, he went flying.
Tenno. This will take
Bam to the boozle. I'll stop. Maybe not. Damn, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Ushio and Tora. Nah. There's this, I think my whammy told me about it. There's this anime about, well, I guess you could say it's about cooking. I think at base it's like slice of life, a young guy learning to cook or wanting to cook or just being passionate about cooking or something. And the whole anime is just, like, your average anime, I would say. But when it comes to the cooking scenes, it is so elaborate and well drawn and just beautifully crafted as just over the top. And I think it's supposed to be kind of funny. I don't know what it's called, and I'm not sure if my description of it is accurate enough. But something along those lines. I'd like to watch that one because it looked interesting or sounded interesting, whatever. Ah, Debo, why hello. Cupcake, I mean, hi, how are you? Okay. Now I want cupcakes, thank you for that. Cooking Master Boy? I don't know, maybe. I think it's a fairly new anime, it's nothing super old, it's something more recent. Like, I don't know, maybe 2023 release or 2024, I don't know for sure, I couldn't tell you. Food Wars? That sounds like it might be more accurate, but it may be Food Wars. I don't know. The sus anime? No, nothing sus about it. Okay, I think that might be actually. Oh wait, Mercury, Odin. What do we have here? Interception. Yeah, sure, we could do interception. Let's get those clan goodies. Emma, what's with the cat? Damn. Ushio Otsuki, the son of a temple character, stumbles upon Tora, a fearsome tiger-like yokai sealed in his family's basement for 5 centuries by the cursed beast spear. This legendary weapon, wielded by Ushio's ancestor, grants enhanced abilities at the cost of the user's soul. When Ushio accidental discovery weakens the seal, Tora's demonic aura attracts lesser monsters, forcing Ushio to fully release him, despite Tora's immediate threat to devour him. Nope. That does not sound in the slightest familiar, I'm afraid. How many episodes is it? I'm guessing you bringing it up probably means that it's good, and I should watch it.
I am not in the mood.
That's okay, girl. You don't need to be in the mood.
This tower is ours now.
Not in that way. That's not what I meant. Goddamn. Oh, man. The moment I heard it, I was like, wait a minute. Wait. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. They're dead. Oh, Damn, these guys are lightweight.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Don't recommend bad anime. Yes. What the heck? Oh. The heck did he think he was going to do over there? He came in here with a plan and wound up with death. Should I block their spawn? No, I'm not going to block their spawn. I'm going to let them spawn because they like it. They like it. There's nobody there. Why is the thing going off? That's something that drives me up the walls a little bit with interception missions. Often the alarms go crazy even though there's nobody there. It's like the enemies just look at it and the thing is already like, protect me, master, please. Google says 39. That's not too bad. What's that, probably 20 minutes a pop or so? Might be right, so you don't need years to watch it. Like Bleach. Oh, speaking of Bleach, I need to get back into Bleach. I think I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to go to anime, not 9 anime or whatever it's called, and continue watching Bleach. Not Bleach, One Piece. There's so much about One Piece that I don't remember having seen. When I started watching the live action version, when I started watching the live action version, and they stayed very true to the source material, right? As they like to say themselves. I remembered some of the stuff, you know, quite a lot of it actually. But as I went in to kind of like read up about it a little bit and just kind of remind myself what was everything about exactly, I came across so many aspects of One Piece that I did not remember. Like, what the hell was that? Really how it was? Oh shit, yeah, it was crazy. I mean, no wonder. No wonder. The thing has like what, 1,200 episodes now? Bleach is long. Not Bleach. One Piece. God damn it, Jesus! Stop saying Bleach. What is the matter with you? Gonna head off to rest after this, Jesus. Yeah. No problem, Baz. You take it easy. 9 anime got taken down. If it got taken down, it must have been in the last 2 or 3 months, because I'm pretty sure that I've been on there in the last 2 or 3 months. That was Hi anime. Whoopsie. It's peak, trust. Okay, what's it called? Ushio something. Ushio and Tora.
We are dominating. Keep it up.
Brutal. Brutal. I mean, if you guys keep spawning, I'm gonna keep killing. That's how this works. You can still use something if it still works. Yeah, links won't work. Unless it's Lou, then I guess that also doesn't work. I don't know. No, okay. I stopped at episode 700 something, but don't remember which one. 700. I think 700 is probably beyond where I got to. I was, where was I? I was, on... It can't be 9 anime, because I would have probably found it, or I just gave up. I was somewhere, and was looking up the One Piece episodes, and I went all the way up to, episode 250, and concluded I have seen that, and there's probably a lot more after. Then I think I went into the 400s, and I still wasn't back where I had left off. I think I left off somewhere shortly after this, that mermaid world, mermaid island, where Sanji got severe nosebleed. I think right around there was the last thing that I saw. So there's the whole archipelago thing, and then they take their ship like down, I guess, through the ocean, that whole thing, and then they wind up in the mermaid place. And Sanji struggles with nosebleeds and all that. And just as they no, that's not, that can't be. I must have seen it. I must have seen more than that. I'm a couple of episodes after they all changed their appearance severely for the first time. The guy with the was it a robot jaw or something? The Ace Ventura type dude, Johnny Bravo crew member, that guy. He looked really bad to me, like really stupid. And I didn't like their new looks at all. Coincidentally, at that time, the dubbed version was over with. There was no more dubbed after that, so it became very hard for me to watch it. So I stopped. Frankie, that's his name? Is the robot guy? Yeah, Frankie then. Yeah. I'm a One Piece mega nerd. Oh, good. Then you'll probably be able to identify where I left off, roughly. Just after the time skip, like yeah, it must have been, but I don't remember when they got to the archipelago where the guy that was drawn with like curls and a really broad chest and stuff. Hold on, I'm going to... What time is it? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go over here. Sweet clan. Sweet clan peeps. Okay. I mean assholes. I don't like them. I don't like any of you. Right. So, thank you for the session. I will see you later. I will see you later too, and thanks for joining as well. You left off just after the time skip. Fishman Island is the next one after that. After they come back. Furious typing. Fishman Island. Is Fishman Island the one with the mermaids? Was that it?
What are you thinking about?
Because I'm a bit... This is ages ago. So I'm a bit wonky on what happened. So obviously the time skip thing, why and how and all, that's a major spoiler, so I'm going to stay away from that. But yes, they do the time skip. They're like doing their thing for a year or whatever, laying low, whatever. And that happens. But also, they arrive at the archipelago, which is where I think was where they first encountered that one marine, the one that's drawn like with a really broad, large chest and super tiny legs, and is just kind of doing like this here with a book, I think, and he's like really overpowered and shit. And so I saw that, and I think after that, they wind up finding and recruiting the skull guy, the skull head guy. Woo, that dude. That whole fight, I think Luffy for the first time also does something different during that time, or hints at it or something like that. And yeah, I think. Oh, it was 2 years, actually? Kuma, yeah, that's his name. So, is my timeline straight? Meeting the Kuma guy was at the time when they arrived at the archipelago that they were trying to get to for quite a bit. Then after that, the skull guy, and then after that, the mermaid island, the underwater mermaid island, whatever that was. Because I feel like that's where I left off. I do not recall anything after the mermaid island, unless I'm confusing the timeline a little bit. I'm probably confusing the timeline. I don't know. Don't want to... No, I'm not going to do it now. We're going to conclude this right now, and then I'm going to end the stream, and then I'm going to hop over to Animes and stream again tomorrow. It's going to be a long streaming weekend this week. Shit, it's just Friday today, right? Yes. Streaming tomorrow and the day after that as well, because it's a holiday in Germany, so it would make sense. You're referring to Thriller Bark, where they find Brooke, the musician. Thriller Park, I suspect. The skeleton guy. Yeah. With the yo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, exactly. Where they find him. I remember it a little bit like a creepy Halloween type of vibe, prison type area. I mean, that doesn't matter, but that, yeah, definitely that. I know that I saw that. But does my point is that after the Mermaid Island place, or does that take place before? Because when I think about it, I think it can't possibly be before. It has to be after. Because then that might be the last place that I left off. I don't know. Maybe you can let me know which episode that was. Which number? Like roughly, which ballpark? Are we talking 230 or are we talking somewhere beyond 500s? Something like that, because that'll help me narrow it down, because I already know if I scroll through all the episodes, I'll be like, I remember that. Wait a minute, this is new. No. Scroll a little bit further. No, I haven't seen this yet. Start watching it only to then arrive at a spot where I'm like, oh, damn it, I do remember this. Ah, shit. I just watched 10 episodes again. No. But it takes place before the time skip. Damn. Okay, so Thriller Bark, then time skip, and then eventually the strange mermaid island. Saboti, the archipelago afterwards. Okay. And after that, the mermaid island. But I don't remember seeing the skeleton guy with them there already. I remember it being Zoro, Sanji, Nami, of course, and Robin. Was Robin already there? Arc is the time skip, then Fishman Island. Brooke has sword skills too. Yeah, I don't remember that. But after that, Fishman Island. Okay, so after everything that I've said so far, Fishman Island is the like my oldest memory of the latest thing in the timeline. Then that's probably where I left off, because I feel like that was where it is. I don't recall anything happening after that. I think the specific episodes that I was watching is that they concluded the thing that was going on at that Fishman Island thing, and they were leaving there, and they arrived somewhere else too, I think, but they looked differently. The dub ended, and I was like, I can't do this anymore. And I hated Frankie's look. Oh god, I hated it so much. They went from being unique to being goofy to me. Goofy looking. I was like, I couldn't deal with it. Maybe now I'll feel a little bit differently. I don't know. Fishman Island starts at episode 523. Well, thank you for that very accurate information. Good. Then I know episode 520-ish is where I should probably start to look at. And then I'll start watching it from there. I'm going to do that tonight. I'm also setting up something new up here. Well, I don't know if I could say... Well, yeah, I guess it's new, but I'm changing up here a little bit. Expanding. This room up here right now is my studio, streaming, editing, yada yada. So workstation, studio, whatever you want to call it. It's also my company's office at the same time. I have a coffee machine back over there, and I have a little like a 2 bar stools and a bar table over there to sit and drink coffee. Mainly the setup is for the eventual or potential meet and greet with like architects and customers or whatever. This place doesn't look good enough for that yet, but it could take place over there. But the longer I live here, the longer I use this room, the older my children get, the more this room is starting to kind of crave, at least to me, it seems like it craves more of like a entertainment kind of chill out lounge, you know, sort of vibe. So I brought my old ass TV, which I was going to throw away. I brought that up here thinking maybe I'll set it up somewhere where it doesn't bother anybody, and across from it make like a comfy little like a sofa thing or something, and either my kids could sit there, relax, and watch a cartoon or whatever, or maybe we can all sit there and watch, you know, a family movie or something together. Specifically up here, just to be cool, I guess. You know, it's not like we don't have a living room, but yeah, I don't know, something like that maybe. We'll see. In any case, what I was getting at is maybe I can watch the animes on there eventually. If you want to skip all the fluff, Google One Piece. I don't know the episode number for that one, but they have the arcs segmented. Okay, yeah. I with One Piece, I think I'm just going to watch it and not really skip the fillers, because I don't remember how the fillers were with One Piece. I think some of them are kind of waste of time, and others are totally fine, if I remember correctly. But I don't want to, I don't want to see too much fluff. You know, I don't have that kind of time. If I could binge watch animes for 72 hours straight, then yeah, I could watch them. I wouldn't mind doing so. But nowadays, if I could do anything for 5 minutes in peace, it's a wonder. No, I don't think so. Have a quick piece. Not One Piece, One Pace. Okay. Was it? No, it wasn't either of you. Somebody recommended I watch Paprika. After watching, what was it? Blue, Perfect Blue? Was it Perfect Blue? What was that damn name of that anime? Not Picture Perfect. I think Perfect Blue. Perfect something. That was good too. That was very, very good too. I was fangirling so hard over the aesthetic. I love those 80s, 90s anime aesthetics. It's so pretty. I really like it. And the attention to detail, oh my god. Like, what made me lose it about the Blue Exorcist, I've seen that one too. Yes, also very cool. That took me by surprise. But Perfect Blue, I'm gonna call it Perfect Blue. I'm not sure if I'm getting it right, but may have been Perfect Blue. But anyways, in that anime, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to like recognize about that anime, of being like peak in a number of ways, the story and the hidden meanings and all that stuff and all that. And what impressed Little Jizo the most? What sold Little Jizo? The fact that there was a scene where the character is laying on a bed and she turns around, or she lays down and she moves on the bed, and a strand of hair falls from here to there. Somebody took the time to actually draw that strand of hair. It was completely unnecessary for the scene, but the strand of hair fell like it would on a real human being. The clothes moved like it would on a real human being. Somebody drew that. And they don't do that anymore. You know? And I miss that. I love attention to detail like that. What in God's name is this? Oh no. I don't think I want to know either. But okay, what did you say? 523. Okay, 523. I'm a little bit too excited to get back into One Piece now. So I'm going to go ahead and end the stream a little bit earlier than usual. But we got a good 3 hours in though. It's okay. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Maybe earlier. Oh, tomorrow might be the day that I do the dual stream thing with my women. And we will stream together, I think. Something like that. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But yes, I'll be back tomorrow in any case. Knew exactly what they were doing. Oh, yeah, for sure. Shaft, thank you very much for the One Piece expertise. That is very motivating to know exactly, roughly exactly, where I need to go. So, yeah, this is going to be nice. Beginning, you don't like it, Shaft? If you got some more anime nerd questions, I'm your guy. I don't know if I qualify as an anime nerd, but I do like myself some anime, so like I might have some things to say. Okay, thank you guys for hanging out. You take care too, and enjoy the rest of your Friday evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, stay healthy and safe. Don't eat too much chocolate maybe because of the Easter time or whatever it is you do. Touch some balls too, not just eggs.